SKOL VIKES. Starting the live kind of late, but hey, it is what it is. Still got to get to it. You hear me? You already know what I'm talking about here. The Minnesota Vikings will make the playoffs. We're going to talk about some JJ McCarthy. Cypher leak in the building. Cypher leak in the building. 4791. We need to put the rookie QB in. Oh, man. Let's not get carried away. Cypher leak in the building. Let's not get carried away, dog. You hear me? I understand the frustration. I understand JJ was very inaccurate, but you don't put in Max Brosmer over JJ McCarthy, right? No way, no how, not right now, not never. You know, sometimes people get carried away, get kind of delusional, jump the gun, etc., etc. You hear me, dog? So let's not get carried away. Cypher leak 4791. What you're saying is cap. Let's calm down. JJ McCarthy is a rookie himself. He's still learning the game himself. And since you want to bring up McCarthy, you made it pretty easy where to start, right? You hear me, dog? I was gonna start with McCarthy anyway, but now I'm finna really go ahead and dive in. We'll get to the Vikings being a whole playoff team and break down some pressures later, but since Cypher Leak want to come in and set it off, and shout out respect to him for setting it off, saying how you feel. Hey, state your opinion. Say what it is. Say what's on your mind, baby. You hear me? Heavy, man, for real. But no, you don't start Max Brosmer. JJ McCarthy is a rookie. Let's be honest. We've heard of growing pains. We know what rookies go through. You talk about Drake May, Caleb Williams, every quarterback, Tom Brady, they're great quarterbacks, right, huh? You hear me, dog? Go through rough seasons. And this is JJ McCarthy's first season, basically. He's physically a rookie. And he's already led the Vikings to 2-game winners, a big win versus Detroit. But see what's funny about certain fans and media and analysts, right? When JJ McCarthy drives down the field versus the Bears 2 times this season, you hear me? 2 times against the Bears this season. Oh, everybody cool with, oh, JJ's this, JJ's that. Oh, keep him around. He's the franchise quarterback. You remember after the Bears game, everybody was saying, oh, they found their guy. They found their guy. Fans, media, etc., etc. Oh, he's a winner. We seen it. He showed he's a winner. Boom this, boom that. Then what happened? After the Atlanta game, everybody hops off his nuts, including the nut riders, Cowherd, the Stephen A. Smiths, and whoever else speaking, Cam Newton, whoever. Dudes who never played a snap of football, dudes who have played a snap of football, you hear me? Start capping and yapping and running the yappers. And side note, I'll put Cam Newton on his big ass. You hear me? Most of the people speaking on JJ McCarthy and the Vikings never watch a full game, probably never even really watch JJ McCarthy play, right? You hear me? They probably just watch the highlights or listen to other people's opinions of him. But at the end of the day, it's funny when he's doing good. Oh, everybody's on his nuts. Oh, he has a bad game, and I'm not taking nothing away from that. He evades no blame, baby. You hear me? He had a piss poor first half. The throws he missed were inexcusable. Period, dog. We can't have that, huh? He completes those throws, like I say. The Vikings probably up by 2 touchdowns early in the first quarter. But once again, part of the process with a rookie sometimes. No, he shouldn't be that bad. But hey, it is what it is. It was what it was. But what did he do when it mattered most? What did he do at the end of the game? That's where you judge him for real. He shows his true self in big time moments, bro. And he's only a rookie. That's something Kirk Cousins never did, you know? And y'all dumb motherfuckers wanted to keep Kirk in the building forever. Oh, yeah, you Kirk fans, you Kirk Crusaders, y'all had nothing but love for Kirk Cousins. But you get a rookie, Yeah, he's inaccurate. Yeah, he needs to work on his footwork. Yeah, he needs to develop. But you get a rookie who's a dog, who goes out his first year and wins, proves that winning is on his mind, shows fight, shows heart, determination, a different level that we as Vikings fans haven't seen from a Vikings quarterback in years. A rookie, and y'all ready to cut the man, say he's not this, he's not good, he's not it. You ready to give up on JJ McCarthy? Like I say, it's a reason, huh? The Minnesota Vikings fan base has yet to see a Super Bowl or their team win a Super Bowl. You hear me, dog? It's all making sense now. Making sense now. You hear me? Heavy, bro. Period. But the moment he messes up, you're off. But he shows you he's a dog. He shows you he's a winner. He shows you his heart. And everybody forget the Atlanta game when the dude was limping around because he was getting hit every play. Period, dog. But people forget about that. They want to blame McCarthy, blame McCarthy. And everything, all the problems he had versus the Bears, guess what? Can be fixed with player development. Nothing is simple technique issues. You can coach that, you idiots. You can fix that, you idiots. You hear me? But you know what you can't coach and fix? You can't give a player, you can't give a quarterback character. You hear me? Loyalty, hard work, determination, confidence, fight no matter what. You can't give no quarterback that. They couldn't give Kirk Cousins that. Period. Kirk Cousins didn't have that. You hear me, dog? JJ McCarthy has that it factor. The technical shit, I can deal with that. That ain't shit, bro. You hear me? The footwork, the development, what he needs to fix in his throws, take some touch off the ball, learn when to put touch on it, float it, fire it in there. And we know the motherfucker got arm. His power is crazy. Did nobody have a problem with his power, his arm power, or him throwing the ball too hard when he hit Addison in the end zone, huh? You hear me? It was a bit kumbaya then. You hear me, dog? So I've seen enough from him, arm talent wise, to know the technical errors, issues can be fixed, especially will be fixed if KOC is who we think and he says he is. You hear me? Well, let me not say that because he's never said he's the quarterback whisperer, but we as fans say it. The media says it. You hear me? But you can't coach certain traits players don't have, bro. You hear me? Bottom line, heavy, you know? And I'll ride with McCarthy. I would love to have him on the front line with me, hands down, man down, no matter what, dog. You hear me? Huh? Heavy, bro. Because I know through the fire, oh yeah, he gonna be right there with you, win, lose, or draw. You hear me, dog? Straight up. That's my brother. You hear me, nigga? For real. Heavy, dog. Dude's a winner. But y'all gave Kirk Cousins so much damn leeway, but y'all ready to say can McCarthy? You got some people like Sifalik 4791 talking about put Brosmer in. We need to put the rookie in. We got a rookie in, motherfucker. You hear me? And Sifalik, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You hear me? Since you all up in the chat, yeah, let's get it, bruh. I'm glad you stated your opinion. Heavy. You hear me? But we got a rookie playing right now, my dog. You hear me, my boy? Heavy, man. But y'all ready to give up on McCarthy. When McCarthy marched down the field, you should have beat the Bears. Hey, special teams, fuck you. You hear me? Straight up. No disrespect, but fuck y'all niggas, bro. Right there. Now I understand y'all wasn't the main reason we lost the game, right? Shout out Miles Price. He's a dog. He's a true dog, an underdog, but a dog. Undrafted, making a name for himself. Put us in position so many times. You hear me, dog? But he made up for his fumble. Special teams coverage. Y'all lost the game in that moment, period. 56 seconds left. Now, they still may have marched down. I don't think they would have. But hey, momentum was on our side heavy. But y'all let the dude break away, take off, cross the field. You hear me, dog? Inexcusable. Matt Daniels, your special teams coverage, special teams unit, as of right now, fuck you. Heavy, for real. SKOL Vikes forever. But y'all blew that shit. I don't want to hear about what McCarthy did or didn't do, what the defense did or didn't do, what the offense did or didn't do, what KOC did or didn't do. You hear me, huh? What Brian Flores did or didn't do. When it mattered most, JJ McCarthy, the rookie quarterback that y'all ready to can, led you to what should have been a victory, dog. He marched down the field. I don't care what it was. Kirk has never done that, my boy. You hear me, dog? Oh, what you gonna say? Kirk did it? What, versus the Saints? That wasn't Kirk. That was the defense, bro. You hear me? JJ McCarthy has put this team on his back more times than Kirk Cousins ever have. And you motherfuckers don't even appreciate it, homie. You hear me? Yeah, that's the problem. We seen Kirk for 6 years be a fake, putting on a disguise, talking like he's a family man, saying this and saying that, and rob the Vikings. It was highway robbery. And you had a big majority of the fan base talking about keep Kirk Cousins. We love Kirk Cousins. He can do no damn wrong. Oh, we want to re-sign him. Give him all the money. Give him all the money. Continue to let him suck you dry. But this tough quarterback, bro, you hear me? Fighting through it mentally, even when he's having a bad game. You know how bad the Bears would have beat the Vikings if Kirk Cousins was the quarterback in that game, in that moment. You hear me, dog? It wouldn't have been no coming back for Kirk Cousins, homie. Period. He would have been rattled for 4 quarters. The Vikings would have got beat by 4 touchdowns by the Bears if Kirk Cousins was the quarterback. I guarantee that. You hear me, dog? Sam Darnold as well. No disrespect to him. I understand he's balling right now. You saw what happened to him last game when the pressure's on. You hear me, dog? No disrespect to Seattle, but that's really the first time they played a good team besides the Buccaneers, and they lost that one too. You hear me? Heavy. Period, bro. I'm just saying what it is. Now, shout out respect to their defense, but Sam Darnold showed you who he is, who he was in Minnesota. Period. You line up, you give me you give me a lineup and you say pick McCarthy or you pick Kirk Cousins or you pick Sam Darnold in a big game moment. I don't care if you're talking about Super Bowl and you ask me what quarterback I'm taking, it's easy work. JJ McCarthy, and not just because he my brother. I'm talking about it, even if I didn't have much love for the dude, if I didn't want to see him win, dog. You hear me? If I was talking like some of the fans out there talking dumb noise, oh, get rid of him, he's a bust, saying stupid shit just cuz. You hear me, dog? Even if that was the case, I would still pick JJ McCarthy over those 2 dudes, man. You know the problem with some of you Vikings fans? So you so paying attention to the inaccuracy throws, you don't pay attention to the finish. You hear me, dog? Let me repeat it, motherfucker. Y'all was so caught up on JJ McCarthy being inaccurate first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, boom, picked it up, that you motherfuckers missed out on, didn't respect, didn't appreciate the moment that 22-year-old dog gave you, boy. You hear me? You don't even appreciate the moment that he gave you, motherfuckers. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Everybody thought that game was over, just like everybody thought the first Chicago Bears game was over. Huh? Yeah, man. For real. Believe that. And y'all so caught up in the bullshit, and I'm calling it bullshit, y'all forget the man drove the team down the field. Huh? And ripped the fastball. The fastball, the power throws y'all love to complain about. You hear me? And I'm right there. He needs to learn to when to put touch on the ball, when to take some power off, when to float it, drop it in the bucket, etc. But I will never tell him to stop throwing that bitch. Huh? You know? That's probably part of his problem right there. Listening to motherfuckers like y'all tell him to throw it, don't throw it as hard. You know, bring it back, float it. You hear me? Take some touch off of it. Don't fire it in there. How about we tell the receivers to catch the ball as well? How many times this season have receivers dropped big catches in big time moments, even Jettas, huh? You hear me, dog? Addison, Hawkinson, soft ass. Period. But y'all don't go at them like that, though. Huh? The veterans, the captains who supposed to be helping this rookie out. Yeah, we're talking about as a whole. Supposed to be putting this rookie in the best position possible, right? You hear me? But y'all don't go at nobody else but McCarthy. Everybody want to focus on strictly McCarthy. Don't nobody want to focus on the defense getting gashed late in the fourth quarter, late in the third. You hear me, homie? Giving up 2 third down and longs, piss poor defense. Nobody wants to zone in on that. That could have changed the whole game as well. Now, respect, shout out to the defense. They played their ass off once again, huh? And the offense let them down. You know, they've been the strong point of the team all season, bro. But at the end of the day, you hear me. The defense fucked up as well. Ain't nobody bashing the special teams, huh? Saying make a switch in the special teams in room or fire Matt Daniels. Ain't nobody going in like that, homie. You hear me? But everybody got so much to say about McCarthy, a young rookie who just drove you down the field. Technically, it wasn't a win, but that should have been a win. You hear me? Period. Heavy. Some of these comments, man. You kidding me, man? You know, shout out Cy Felix 4791 for coming in strong, bro. Respect it. I don't agree with it, but I'm glad you stated your opinion, homie. For real. Started the live off right. You hear me, dog? Let's get it, man. Late night type shit. You hear me? Heavy, bro. It must get done. Let's get it. Who we got in the building, bro? Sharamani in the building. Sharamani in the building. What up, Shay? Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what it is. Come lock in with me. Come lock in with me. You hear me? We're going to get into some pressers. The Minnesota Vikings will make the playoffs. I repeat, right? The Minnesota Vikings will make the playoffs. You heard it here first. Bitch, yeah. You hear me, dog? Straight up. You know? Oh, I know everybody's counting them out. Some of you probably have counted them out already. But, hey, the number of games I see left, the number of games I see left. Oh, why can't they win 11? Why can't they get to 10 victories, huh? Why can't they beat the Packers and the Lions twice clean sweep? You gave one to the Bears, but why can't they finish strong? I believe they can, and I believe it's all about to click real soon, starting with the Packers. We've seen this before. Kind of, sort of. It may not have been as bad, but we've seen this before with Kirk Cousins. You know? You hear me? We've seen this happen before, right? Start off bad, boom, but they win a big game. They get a spark. And the NFL got lucky that season. Kirk goes out, he gets hurt, huh? You hear me? Heavy. But my point is saying that it takes one game, one spark, one click. You hear me, dog? Heavy. For a team to go on a roll, get in a rhythm, get in a groove. And one thing this team has proven all season long, right? Heavy. Is they can compete with any team in the league, the best teams in the league, and beat them. Period. So the Minnesota Vikings will make the playoffs, and I stand on that 10 toes down. SKOL Vikes, forever win, lose, or draw. You hear me? Shout out Sharamani once again. Let's get to it. Shorty in the building, man. Let's get it, man. Yeah, man. Who we got here? Grumsy. Shout out Grumsy 3419. Shout out Grumsy 3419. JJ is gonna be great. The coaching is the issue right now. Thank you. Finally, somebody who semi agrees with me. You hear me, Grumsy? I believe and really know, but definitely believe he will be great, dog. For real. See what it is, Grumsy? You hear me, Grumsy? Some of the fan base don't understand greatness when they see it. You hear me? Like I said earlier, Grumsy, dog, they're paying attention to one thing. They're seeing it one way, you know? They're getting so caught up in the Colin Cowherds, some of these Vikings media people, you know, creators, etc., content creators, they're getting so caught up in those guys with their opinions. You hear me? Forming their opinions, and majority of them don't even know football, have never took one snap of the football, have never heard of hut hut hike, have never heard of blue 42, hut hike, you know? They never been around that. They never experienced that, bro. You hear me? Most of them will be scared to get on the damn field, but they're sitting up here talking about who McCarthy is or who he isn't. You hear me, dog? Talking about he's a bust, you know? Yeah. Watch the game, man. Understand greatness, dog. Understand and read and feel heart and energy, dog. You hear me, bro? Period. Yeah. It's a reason it snaps out of nowhere for McCarthy. It's a reason, boom, he may look bad all game. But when it matters most, when it's time to step up, period, I don't care how late it is, when it's time to step up and win, you know, and put this team on your back, that's a rookie marching down the field, bro, on a good Chicago Bears team. Are you kidding me? That was a rookie marching down the field, bro, on a good Detroit Lions team. Are you kidding me? And you motherfuckers focusing on some inaccuracies. Oh, it's the worst game I've ever seen. How many people have said that? How many people have said that? Have you heard that, huh? You hear? It's the worst game I've ever seen from a quarterback. It's the worst game I've ever seen from a quarterback. Stop that cat, bro. Period. Shut the fuck up. Motherfucker just want to be extra with it. Say some shit to go at McCarthy. It's the worst. With Kirk Cousins as your quarterback, that's the worst half you've ever seen. Oh, Kirk Cousins is your quarterback, but that's the worst half you ever seen. You hear me? Huh? Sam Darnold collapsed last year, the whole game versus the Rams, but that's the worst quarterback performance you've ever seen. He only drove your team down the field fourth quarter. You hear me? Drove your team down the field fourth quarter as a rookie. Period, man. And the arm y'all want to complain about so much. Every majority of quarterbacks can't make that throw, man. You hear me? Kirk Cousins ain't making that throw to Addison. You hear me? Heavy, bro. Period. Yeah. Only a handful of quarterbacks can make that throw. Heavy. That's arm power. That ain't about technique. That ain't about footwork. That ain't about accuracy. That throw there, if YouTube wasn't on no pussy shit, I would show it, but you know how they do the copyrights type shit. You hear me, dog? Oh, let me take that back. Certain channels, no, I ain't taking it back. Certain channels, you hear me? Certain channels, they do it too. Oh, yeah, you see the play, you see the plot. Let's get it, man. Big SKOL here, SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw, baby. The Minnesota Vikings are a playoff team. You hear me? But that, when he zipped it in there, what, man? Any other quarterback throwing that football, Kirk Cousins throwing that football, you hear me? That's a pick, bro. That's a pick or a deflection. Heavy. Go look at the throw. Go watch the game-winning, what should have been game-winning touchdown throw, huh? And you tell me how many quarterbacks are actually making that throw. You hear me? How many quarterbacks actually have the arm strength to make that throw? You hear me? Then come back round yonder and tell me how you feel. Just make sure it's real. Period, bro. He a dog and he ride for his boys no matter what. He gonna ride with you, die with you, whatever. He gonna be up in there, man. He gonna step up. Period. Heavy. Shout out Grumsy in the building. You hear me? My boy Six Shooter, man. What up, Six Shooter? Hey, Six Shooter. Hey, bro, you gotta calm it down sometimes, man. Hey, you was on one during the game, whole boy. Six Shooter in the building, homie. You hear me? Hey, Six Shooter, you was wilding, my boy. You was definitely wilding on game day. Oh, man, bro. No cap, man. You hear me? Heavy, man. Shout out Six Shooter in the building. Always showing love. Always showing support, man. Respect, my boy. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw. You hear me? Huh? Six Shooter talking about guns. He talking about working out. He talking about wrestler type shit. He talking about bitches. He talking about this and that. You hear me, dog? Six Shooter was wilding on one. He was on one Sunday, man. Woo! What a game, bro. What a game, huh? He had a playbook when he got drafted. What you mean, Six Shooter? Expound, my boy. Expound, huh? You hear me? What does that mean? He had a playbook when he got drafted. Like what? So what? And fuck? And what about it? Grumsy. Grumsy. Hey, let's go, chat. You hear me? He talking about he had a playbook when he got drafted. And what that mean? Every quarterback have a playbook. What we talking about, Six Shooter? Dog. Let's be real here, bro. For real. Man, the dude had a playbook. How do you learn to playbook? You go to school, right? What? Oh, man. What are we talking about here, Six Shooter? You hear me? Oh, yeah. What are we getting at around here? You gotta bring it. You gotta bring it in. You gotta bring it in. 6 shooter, huh? You hear me, man? Like you're talking in circles. You're talking around about. What are you saying? Are you disrespecting McCarthy? Are you saying it's his fault? Like, what do you mean? He been in the system. It's a whole system. They got ownership. What the hell does that mean? Once again, hey, bro. If somebody asks 6 shooter, what the hell is he saying right now? You hear me, dog? He talks to the owners. Once again, what does that mean, Six? What does that mean, my boy? Period. Like you saying quick, slick shit, but what does it all mean, bro? What are you getting at? Huh? What does that shit have to do with him, his performance, etc. about JJ McCarthy? Oh, I like him. I just want to see. I just want to see it take us to the bowl. Well, guess what? Leak. Don't everybody want to see that out of their quarterback? Shit, you talked about it for 6 years with Kirk Cousins, and you knew he wasn't gonna bring your shit. People even faked and phoned and gave him real, benefit of the doubt. You hear me? Gave him leeway because he was hiding in the damn disguise. You hear me, dog? Hiding behind a motherfucking family, behind the church type shit. You hear me, bro? Hiding behind his fake ass Christianity, nigga. You hear me, dog? But everybody gave him a pass. We knew Kirk wasn't gonna take us to no motherfucking bowl. You don't know that. You hear me? You can tell by JJ McCarthy just his demeanor and energy and his competitiveness. You hear me? And his determination to win and go in and ride with you and put on the line no matter what. You hear me, dog? The dog in him. You can tell he got a chance to take us there. So ain't that what everybody want? Leak. You hear me? So that tells me even more. You're a nut rider, you know. You're a nut hopper. You hop on, you hop off, you one of them. And if you don't think you are, speak up for yourself. But you're one of them. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Huh? Definitely. So when McCarthy doing good, okay, cool, boom, you win him. The minute he messes up, oh, you're a Colin Cowherd now. You're a Colin Cowherd type guy. All right, bet, Saifalik. Check your fan card. Check your fan card. It's getting pulled. I'm starting the tug, Saifalik. I am starting the tug. I am starting the tug on your motherfucking fan card. Do you feel the tug, Saifalik? Do you feel it? Do you hear it moving? Do you hear it pulling? Do you feel it pulling, Saifalik? Your fan card is close to being revoked. I'm not gonna do it now, but if you say some more dumb shit, I'm gonna do it. Whether it's this live, whatever, dog. You hear me? Appreciate you for being in the chat, period. But yeah, we coming real here, man. You know how big SKOL do, huh? Let's go, man. Heavy. Woo, Okay, cool. He has the playbook and can read plays. I'm talking about the fact we're giving him a singular option other than scrambling. Like he keeps saying playbook, like Six, man. I rock with you, bro. Lock in with me, but you got to make it make sense, bro. You hear me? Just because you got a playbook, that don't take away real-time experience, game time experience, huh? What he needs to get better and continue to grow. Heavy. The man first game, he led you to a win. The man just led you to a win, what should have been a win. And y'all want to focus on the negative with him, and that's it. Come on, bro. Madden 11R in the building. Shout out Madden 11R in the building, homie. You hear me? I don't think they're making the playoffs. I'm delusional as hell. It's all good. They are making the playoffs. Like I said it, that's the next segment anyway, huh? Let's just get to it. I pretty much spoken on it earlier, right? Correct? Yeah. But the Minnesota Vikings will make the playoffs. It all will click and click soon. I feel like it will click, start to click versus the Packers this week. Heavy. You hear me, bro? I've already mentioned a similar situation, but this time it will pan out different. Yeah. You hear me? The Vikings have proven they can compete. They have proven they can win all these close games with good teams. You hear me? Heavy, man. They've been right there in it. You can subtract the Chargers game. That's about it. They was all off there. It'd be like that sometime in the NFL, right? But this team here can't compete. And if they bring their A game and come prepared, and the offense doesn't start slow and they start from jump attacking in all phases, everybody doing their job and playing it well, bro. Attacking in all phases and locked in. Oh yeah, heavy, bro. They will make the playoffs. They are going to make the playoffs. Yeah, it's right there. They're getting close, man. They're getting very close. You hear me? KOC showed some good signs last week. Heavy. Still got more room to grow. He must get better. Run the ball more. Run the ball more. Continue to pound the rock. But he ran the ball more, you know? Heavy. And I ain't gonna lie or gonna cap. I wasn't too mad at his play calling. You hear me? Period. Definitely improvements to make. He can continue to get better. But overall, as a whole, it wasn't a full 4 quarters. But he did very well. Just simply running the ball more. You see what that gets you. Run your team into rhythm. Run your team into yards. Period. Heavy, man. Hey. Next week versus the Packers, he needs to run the ball more. Lean on the run more, bro. For real. Coaching, performance. Coaching, execution. That's where it starts, right? Coaching, most important part of a team. Heavy. Yeah, man. The Vikings are a playoff team, and they will make the playoffs. Wild card, whatever. Get it, man. Even I know it would take a miracle. What miracle? It takes them finishing, takes them showing up, zoned in, locked in, playing their best ball. Period. Yeah. You say miracle, I say it takes them locking the fuck in for 4 quarters. Yeah. Starting fast, finishing strong for 4 quarters. You know? That's what I say. You hear me, Madden? Madden 11R. General manager ownership, I want to collect dollars. Yeah, everybody talk about Quasi, know what Quasi did or didn't do, how bad he's been in the draft. You hear me? Yeah. But, Hargrave, Allen, they haven't performed that badly. I mean, have they been on and off? But the defense early in the game shut the Bears down, period. Your guys are going to get tired. They're going to get fatigued. And even when they do, they bend but don't break. Heavy. This is all about the offense, period. It's been all about the offense and lack of production by and from the offense, right? Period. It's been the whole issue. Biggest issue of the season. Offense not producing. Defense getting tired. Because guess what? You're on the field the whole game, you're going to get tired. So you can't sit up here and get mad at the defense for giving up or starting to get gashed. Now, we know no excuses through the attrition. You're tired, whatever, beat up, banged up. You got to fight. You hear me? But even late in the 4th quarter, they bend but don't break. Late in the 4th quarter. Even after the special teams gives up a crazy return, they still made it a 48-yard field goal. You hear me? Heavy. Shout out Tyrion Ingram. Brian Flores, utilize him more. Young legs, young talent. Period. Heavy, bro. Yeah. Get more out of him. Put players in. Put him in the rotation. Already said, bro, the coaching. No coaching, bro. Gotta continue to get better. Period. Grumsy said, are you smoking something, dude? You make no sense. Six shooter going in again tonight, man. He got hurt. He got fight. Yeah, he definitely has fight. Respect fight, man. Period. He definitely has fight. JJ McCarthy definitely has fight. So respect it, bro. You hear me? Heavy. What about the running game? JJ has shown he can be a good scrambler, but that doesn't mean we should be running plays where he has a singular read. Yeah, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot that can be coached up. The pass protection on most of his inaccurate throws or some of his inaccurate throws, the pass protection was pretty good. I'm not going to sit here and lie. The pass protection was pretty good from the O line at certain moments. You hear me? Heavy. It comes down to him and his footwork, technique, calming down in the pocket, not being so jittery, setting his feet every time he throws, period. Yeah, bro. Settling down. And that will come when the game continues to slow down and get slower. You hear me? Yeah, bro. That comes with reps, with time. You know? Dude's a rookie, bro. A rookie. And he shows you how much fight and determination he has in him, right? Heavy. Six Shooter says he knows he's not a quarterback whisperer. What do you mean, Six Shooter? Are you saying KOC is not a quarterback whisperer? And if so, why not? Exactly, Grumsy. Why? How is he not? What he did with Kirk, what he did with Sam, what Daniel Jones is doing in Indiana, right? What Sam Darnold was doing in Seattle. But you'll see. They'll understand soon enough that, yeah, those guys can go so far, but KOC is the guy. Josh McCown is the guy. You hear me? Who really puts it together, keeps them together. Dog, and it takes years, heavy, to get a player to stop doing bad things, to get a player to change mentally, correct? And even then, certain things are just in them, i.e. Kirk Cousins. Boom. Yeah, bro, bottom line, right? No cap, dog. You heard me. But he is a quarterback whisperer, whether you like it or not. It's just what it is, bro. Heavy. F. Kirk Cousins. Oh, man. I think KOC is still a good coach and he keeps his team mentally strong. He just needs to understand what the strengths and weaknesses are for his new team this season. Exactly. Run the ball more. Period. You know? Understand how the game is going. Understand what's going to work early and run the ball. Period. Run the damn ball, bro. Heavy. You got to, bro. That's it. Then mix everything up. Everything else will fall into place, fall into play. But KOC has to get to the point where he no longer cares, where he's good with running the ball 8 times in a row, running the ball on 3rd and short, 3rd and 5, even 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8. So what, bro? You hear me? He got to get to the point where he's comfortable with throwing the ball. Running the ball 4 times on a goal line, going for it, saying fuck it. He has to lean on the run. Period. You hear me? That opens everything up. That allows him to be a better play caller. If you can get your run game going. You hear me? Heavy, man. For real. Adjustments, baby. Period. Facts, 6 Shooter. Definitely should have won that game. Period, homie. For real. SKOL Vikes. You know what it is. Win, lose, or draw, but win, lose, or draw. For real, man. You know what it is, bro. Heavy. I'm kind of more on just wanting McCarthy to get better and better. Cousins is a statue, though. Come on, man. It's not even a comparison, bro. You hear me? Then the fact McCarthy can run, can get out the pocket, got 2 running touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns this season, and y'all forget that. His ability to scramble and move in the pocket. You hear me, dog? Heavy, man. Get up out of there, run, elude defenders. Kirk Cousins was a sitting duck. Period, homie. You hear me? Come on, bro. Stop playing, man. Stop playing with that dude. Stop playing with my boy, dog. For real. It takes development, 6 Shooter. It's about development, bro. You hear me? It takes time and it's gonna click. Trust me, it will click. This season, bro, I stand on that 10 toes down. You hear me? Heavy. You already seeing it start to click in late game moments, even certain parts of the game, second half, if he can just put it all together. You hear me? All together, heavy. Yeah, it's on him, bro. It's on McCarthy now. You hear me? Everybody's growing, everybody's getting better, bro. KOC showed improvement. Even with the bad first half, piss poor first half, JJ McCarthy showed improvement. You hear me? Defense is the defense. Defense to win your games. The offense is time to start playing your part and playing your role. You know, we know what our defense is, you know, as a whole, what they can do, especially when healthy. We saw Jonathan Grenard out, right? Yeah. He's a major factor on the defense. Shout out Dallas Turner for stepping up, but we know who JG is. You know what I mean? Hmm. Yeah, cousin Sharamani laughing at Kirk. Yeah, come on, that cousin shit is a joke, you know. And people gave Kirk Cousins so many chances, huh? You hear me, dog? Get that punk chump so many chances, bro. You hear me? Yeah, bro. Come on now. But everybody ready to, oh, Ken McCarthy. What? They should have kept Sam. What? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop the cat, bro. Shout out Ronald. Shout out Ronald in the building. Shout out Ronald Crosby in the building, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy, bro. Yeah, bro. You know, we finna get into some of these pressers. You know, heavy. See what Kevin O'Connell is talking about. See what the Vikings players are talking about. The Minnesota Vikings are a playoff team. The Minnesota Vikings will make the playoffs. Stand on that 10 toes down. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if it's real. You want to come up and say how you feel. Say what's real. Let me know. And let's get it. Lock in with me. Lock in with me. You hear me? Big SKOL here, man. Yeah. You know, believe that. I still believe we can make it to the playoffs, and I still believe in McCarthy as our franchise quarterback. Let's go, Vikings SKOL from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Vikings fan forever. Yeah, man. You know, clap it up for Ronald in the building, man. You hear me? Yeah, man. Shout out Ronald in the building, man. You hear me, dog? Get them SKOLs in the chat, huh? You hear me, man? Yeah. If you believe, let me get them believes in the chat. Let me get them I believe in the chat, homie. You hear me? Yeah. Whether it's McCarthy, whether it's the Vikings or a playoff team, man. Huh? Let me get them I believes in the chat, bro. Let me get them I believes in the chat. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Believe that, bro. Hey, Ronald Crosby, I'm right there with you, homeboy. Uh-huh. Finally somebody who believes, who realizes that the Vikings can make the playoffs or a playoff team will make the playoffs, right? Yeah, the talent this team has on the roster understands what he's looking at. Let's go, Ronald Crosby, 2388 in the building. You hear me? Fuck you talking about? Fuck going on around here? Huh? Yeah, man. Playoffs is possible for sure. Unlikely, but possible. JJM is gonna be great though. There we go, Grumsy. There we go, Grumsy. You hear me? Yeah. You ain't gotta come out, go out. You know, you say what you feel. If you don't think they won't make the playoffs, say that then. You hear me? You think it's unlikely? Cool. Yeah, but don't say it's no chance. Don't say it's over. You got fans talking about, oh, they should tank. Yeah. What? Come on, man. You don't never say that as a fan, bro. Huh? Pussy shit like that round yonder. Get your card revoked. Get your fan card revoked, man. Quickly and swiftly, bro. You hear me, huh? Oh, lose the game intentionally, throw the season. What? You hear me? Come on, man. Cat, bro, for real. You know? Come on, man. Stop the cat, bro. You hear me? Huh? JJ McCarthy is playing his first year in NFL. Last year he was injured. He done some good things, and I believe he'll get better. Yeah, bro, that's what it's about. Ronald Crosby, man, for real, you know, getting better, continuing to grow. Yeah, continuing to fight and learn. All of his problems are technical difficulties, technical issues, bro. Technique. Yeah, it comes with development. You hear me? Comes with coaching, period. You know? But that's something he can continue to progress with and get better at as the season goes along. Yeah, man. Come on now, bro. Hu Yang in the building. Shout out Hu Yang in the building, huh? Yeah, let's get it. Tunes. What do they need to do to turn around? Yeah, man. I already told you. I already told you, Hu Yang. You hear me? Finish. Start fast. Be consistent every week. Be consistent, period. Start fast. Finish strong. Everybody locked in, doing their job. McCarthy improve. Yeah. Be accurate. Be accurate. Bottom line. You hear me? He's accurate. If he's accurate early, the Vikings beat them motherfuckers by 2 touchdowns easy. Period, bro. Straight up. The way the defense played once again, majority of the game, the Vikings beat them motherfuckers by 2 touchdowns, bro. For real. Period. It is what it is, though. You know? Delta going in. Delta come in going in, bro. You hear me, homie? Delta going in, bro. Hey, Delta going in, bro. Hey, shout out my boy Delta to the building, man. Delta, what up, bro? You hear me, dog? Delton going in, bro. You hear me? Hey, Delton came out the chat out of nowhere, ain't it? Shout out Delton in the building, bro. For real. Here we go. Here we go. Man, dog. SKOL VIKES, baby. Period. But that's pretty much it, Hu Yang. Start, start, start fast, finish strong. Oh man, you hear me? Hey, Delta going in already. He on one tonight, huh? Oh man, yeah, bro. He on one tonight, man, for real. Hey, what's up with man 11 and Delta? Why y'all going at each other, man? You hear me? Oh shit. What's the deal, bro? What's the deal, bro? For real. Yeah, man. You hear me? Ooh, no cap. Oh, oh man. SKOL Vikes. You heard me? Let's go, man. Yeah. SKOL Vikes. You know what it is. Always, man. It's good. Gonna get into some of these pressures, dog. Fan base has no patience, acting like a bunch of children for real. Hey man, shout out Roller in the building. Shout out Roller in the building. Man, talk to him, Roller. Huh? You hear? Talk to they ass, Roller, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy, man. You hear? Talk to them motherfuckers, bro. No cap, bro. For real. Come on, man. My, my sentiments, exactly, homeboy. You hear me, dog? Straight up, heavy. Sentiments, exactly, bro. For real. No patience, but you know what's funny, Roller? They had all the patience for that motherfucker, Kirk Cousins. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep saying it. Huh? What up? Man? You hear me, dog? Be real here. Yeah. I'm gonna say it all fucking night. Whole lot, bro. You hear me, huh? They had all the patience in the world for that bum Kirk Cousins. Period. Heavy. Yeah. He come in, steal the money, come in, do this, do that, don't contribute. He doesn't win a big game. He never gets you over the hump. And they want to pay him. Continue to pay the man. Not only that, they didn't want to see him go. You know, Roller, huh? And McCarthy first year, you know? And they talking about he's a bust. He's not it. You hear me? And the rookie won 2 games, 2 game winning drives. And y'all talking about he's not it. bring Kirk back, huh? Should have kept Sam Darnold. What? You hear me, dog? And as the season goes along, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones will revert back to their old ways. Because guess what? huh? You know, they are who they are. And that trait is in them. And that trait will show up in game time, big pressure moments. You hear me, huh? Moments. And you watch the difference, and you will see the difference when JJ McCarthy is with KOC the rest of this year and years to come. Heavy. You hear me? What it is, homie. Bottom line, point blank, period. Definitely impatient. Definitely impatient. But you know what else, Roller? It's a pick and choose fan base, huh? Yeah. You hear me? Just like it's a pick and choose world. Yeah. You hear me, dog? Yeah. Pick and choose media, etc., etc. Uh-huh. You hear me, homie? You know what it is? Yeah. Then you let JJ McCarthy go out there and ball out versus the Packers. They on his nuts. Oh, we overreacted. Oh, McCarthy, this, that. I told you so. I told you so. If he can just do this, if he can just do that, bro. Oh, yeah, he can get it together. Shut the fuck up. You know? Huh? You trying to tell me, bro? Shout out Roller in the building. Roller for keeping it real, man. You hear me? Heavy, dog. You know what I mean? Hey, Roller, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell, bro. Much appreciated, my big dog. You know, straight up. Oh, Delton say fire KOC. Oh man. Hey, Delton bringing that fire, homie. Delton coming with the bullshit early. Huh? You hear me? Delton say fire KOC. Hey Delton, hey bro. Let me know why, homie. Let me know why. If you feel like they should fire KOC, put fire KOC in the chat. Fuck it. Be bold. Be real. Huh? Say how you feel, but make sure it's real, my dog. Heavy. But if you believe how Delton Vincent believes, and do you really believe they should fire KOC? Let me know, bro. If you do, put them fire KOCs in the chat. Put them fire KOCs in the chat. Huh? You hear me? If you really feel like it's time for KOC to go. Me personally, I feel he's in a hot seat, but he can climb his ass up out of that hot seat, though, bro. Heavy, huh? You hear me, homie? Yeah. Period. But it's a a lot of football left, bro. A lot of things to fix, you know? But he can do it if he's great, if he's really a coach of the year type coach around y'all. Know? He really like that, yeah, shit, yeah. He really like that, yeah, shit, yeah. Oh, he'll get it done, bitch, yeah. You're heavy, man. If he's so great and he's worthy of being a coach of the year, and he really built like that, and he really built like that, and his team really built like that, you hear me? Yeah, they'd be all right. KOC isn't getting fired, at least not this year. True facts, man. True facts, you know. Minnesota Slick in the building. Shout out Minnesota Slick in the building, homie. You hear me? Heavy, man. Shout out Minnesota Slick in the building. Hey, you a smooth criminal, man. Give me a backside. Give me a pound, man. Smooth criminal, Jack. Minnesota Slick in the building, bro. You hear me? Let's get it, baby. We here, man, for real. Yeah. There's a reason Kirk Cousins never won a Super Bowl. Come on now. They don't get it, Madden. They don't get it, Madden. Let them know, bro. Let them know. Huh? You hear? Yeah, my boy. You hear me, dog? They don't get it, bro. Bottom line, point blank, period. They don't understand. And makes it even worse, they're not trying to understand. Kirk Cousins didn't bring you shit. Couldn't bring you shit. What'd he bring you? A one playoff win that he didn't earn? That his defense really won? Motherfucker. You're Exactly, man. Yeah, you watch what happens with Darnold down the stretch. You know, I repeat, you watch what happens with Darnold down the stretch. Yeah. Yeah, all these guys can survive. They can survive without KLC for a while. For a while. But Daniel Jones, Darnold, there's a reason they came to KLC and got fixed by KLC, and their career was rebirth, had a career rebirth with KLC. There's a reason. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Period. No cap. No cap, bro. For real. Yeah. So that being said, it's only so far they can go without KLC being there right beside them. The other coaches can't do what KLC did. You hear me? Period. No. The other coaches can't be who KLC is, homie. You hear me, dog? Period, homie. You hear me? Straight up. Yeah, bro. Heavy. You know? Yeah. And when we play the Seahawks, I feel like Flores will rattle Sam Darnold early. But first point of business is the Green Bay Packers, so we got to start right down. But all I'm saying is watch and see, pay attention, period. Yeah. The Indianapolis Colts, their game is trench play. They beat teams up, they run the ball, their trenches, their running back, et cetera, huh? You hear me, homie? Yeah, for real, dog. Yeah. You know? They run the ball. They don't rely on Daniel Jones like that for real. Uh-huh. You know. Hmm. Facts, roller. But they don't want to talk about the drop passes, roller. You hear me, huh? Yeah, bro. No, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about bring that up round yonder, homie. You hear me? Straight up. They just want to focus on McCarthy having a bad game. McCarthy didn't do this. McCarthy didn't do that. Yeah. Addison, what? Two passes. TJ Hawkinson saw fast. You hear me? Jetta dropping some passes. Come on, bro. Yeah. We don't gotta baby him. Yes, he was inaccurate. Period. Too inaccurate. Inexcusable. But at least he can fix it. At least that's technique, a technique problem that can be revamped. You hear me? That will be revamped versus the Packers. I repeat, that will be revamped and finally figured out versus the Packers. You hear me, dog? Heavy, and it's gonna get real spooky early. Yay. Come on, man. We talking about Jordan Addison said it, I believe in oppressor. We gotta help him out as a young player. You know? Heavy, bro. Yeah. Even they probably was starting to give up and stopping to believe. But McCarthy, what the player always say? What McCarthy say? I'm gonna give you a chance. The ball gonna come your way. And what happened? It came Addison's way. So Addison understands how great McCarthy can be. Addison understands. You hear me? Yeah, no cap. He knows that they've been letting their quarterback down as well, not helping him as well, bro. You know? Yeah. Period. Jettas know how he half-assed on them interceptions last week. Yeah, period. Huh? Yeah, man. Hmm. Respect, six shooter. You hear me, homie? Respect, man. Huh? You know? Handle that business. Handle that business, bro. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah, man. Late night live, but I gotta be up in the AM. You hear me, dog? It is what it is. Gotta get it done, dog. You hear me? For real, dog. Heavy. He said he almost off work, man. Respect the grind, baby. You hear me? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's gonna be a late ass live. I gotta be up in the AM, but we gonna get it done. You hear me, homie? For real. Yeah. Big dog. I got these numbers that'll make you want to take KOC's head like Predator. Hey, down to you all, my boy. Ah, yeah. Here. Oh man. You hear me now? That's crazy. Hey, Dalton on one tonight, bro. Hey, what numbers, my boy? What numbers, Dalton? Let me know. Oh, I must know. Oh, I must know, dog. What numbers do we speak of? What numbers do we speak of, homie? You hear me? Yeah, believe that. Mhm. Uh-huh. Facts. Experience come with playing, right? Six shooter. Experience comes with playing, right? Six shooter. My sentiments exactly once again. So everything you're saying, you just basically agreeing with me. I think you're just trying to just act like you're disagreeing or say some different shit just to go against the grain, huh? But at the end of the day, bro, we know what's up. You know. Okay, we make it to the playoffs. Then is can KOC get us past round one? Hey, Shay. And once again, shout out the women in the building, man. But hey, here, who knows? It's about making it to the dance, baby. You hear me? Heavy. It's about making it to the dance, giving yourself a chance. You know how it goes, Shay. Huh? The whole season team's what? Focused on trying to make the dance, win and get in, win and get in. So they could lose first round, they could win first round, but at the end of the day, they got a shot, Shay. You hear me though? Yeah. That shit rob, nigga. You hear me? Yeah. What movie was that? What movie was that? Y'all don't fucking know. Yeah, dog. That shit rob, nigga. But for real, Shay, that's what it is. So will they get out the first round? Hey, we don't know. That's why it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. You just gotta make it there. That's it. You just gotta make it there. Period. Bottom line. Huh? Yeah, man. For real. That's the whole beauty in it, the whole excitement in it, right, Shay? You hear me, short? Yeah. Just get in that motherfucker. Make it there. You hear me? Then boom. Whole new season, whole new ball game. Right? Right. Yeah. I see Dalton got them numbers for me, huh? You know? I see Dalton got them numbers for me though. You hear me though? Yeah. We're gonna get into it though. Yeah, bro. Real. Yeah, man. Dalton got them numbers for me. Yeah. Second quarter to last drive, nine went 9 of 15, 37 yards, 2 interceptions for a 2.4 yard pass attempt average. Boom. Let's get it, Delt. During the same time, we ran 11 times for 65 yards and a touchdown for 5.9 yards average. Hey, Delt. Damn, bro. You hear me, homie? What have we been saying the whole season? What does that mean, Delt? Run the ball, right? Run the ball, right? You hear me? Very interesting, Dalton Vincent, my boy. You hear me? Appreciate those numbers as well. Now, are those numbers you wrote down during the game, or those numbers you like researched or looked up? You hear me? Got on your phone, a certain app, etc. You know, are those numbers facts? You hear me? But it definitely sounds about right. Just remembering how the game went. But we all know, Delt, run the ball more, run the ball more. But I found it being a positive that KOC ran the ball. You hear me? Period. But I want him to run the ball more. But what do those stats explain, Delton? Right, bro? Run the ball. What we've been saying all year, run the ball. JJ McCarthy comes from NFL style offense. Make it better for him. Make it easier for him. Also, while whole time while fixing the techniques, working on what he needs to work on, continuing to develop him on the fly. Because right now that's what it is, on the fly. You hear me? Heavy. And when he catches up, it's gonna be trouble, trouble. You hear me? Yeah. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac, a true legend forever. Yeah. Let's go, bro. Great numbers dealt. Much appreciated with the numbers dealt. You hear me, dog? For real. Okay, okay. We got Kennard Clower in the building. Kennard Clower in the building. Shout out Big Dog. Shout out my big dog, Kennard Clower in the building. You know? Minnesota will win 5 out of the 7 weeks. 10 wins will get them in. Will get them in with key division wins. Let's go, another one. We got another one, bro. Let's go, Kennard. You locked in with me. Kennard locked in with me. You hear me, dog? Fuck that, man. Where that train, man? You hear me? Kennard locked in with me, bro. I had 2 people locked in with me so far tonight. Kennard and Roller. Shout out Kennard and Roller, man. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Another one, man. Let's get it. You hear me? Huh? Let's go, man. What they talking about around here? Shout out Kennard Clower in the building. Feel the same way, man. I think they can win 7 straight. If not, get 10 wins, get in the playoffs, get a clean sweep of the Packers and Lions. You already beat the Lions in Detroit, so you got one up on them already. You hear me, homie? I feel like the Bears, they're one big fluke. They finna start losing. You hear me? Heavy. We see how it go, man. For real. But yeah, I'm right there with you, Kennard. I'm right there with you, Kennard. Period, bro. Straight up. Let's get it, man. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw, but we come to win. You hear me? Yeah. Just been falling short, Madden. You know? Been tight, been very tight, man. Very tight game, close games. You hear me? The Chicago Bears, you should have beat the Bears, man. You should have beat them, bro. Period. We can go down the line. Should have beat the Eagles, Bears. Who you want to say, bro? Everybody you played damn near, you should have beat them. Subtract who? The Chargers. That was just a piss poor, off balance, out of sync, everything, whole game off, everything. You hear me? But every other team, you hear me? Steelers. Who else? Who else we play? Um, who else, man? Got the Steelers. Bears beat them the first time. The Eagles. What the bullshit losses we had, bro? Yeah. Yeah, you can point pretty much any game out. Yeah. You know? 1 second, bro. Yeah. Matter of fact, hold on, man. One moment. Yeah, bro. Let's see what's going on here. 1 second, bro. You hear me? See what the fucking record is anyway. You know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here we go. 1 second, bro. Check this shit out. Break it down. Why they put the shit like that, bro? You hear me? Swear. 1 second, bro. Where did it show? Looking at my phone, man. Fuck it. You hear me though? Because they're not showing the schedule. Man, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, bro. Didn't think it would be that difficult to find a fucking schedule. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Okay, we go down the list. Falcons. That was piss poor, horrible production, horrible game plan, horrible everything. So Falcons should have beat them. Defense played phenomenal early. Steelers, close game. Eagles should have beat them. Chargers, blowout. You take that. Beat the Lions. Ravens, shit, bro. Played piss poor. Still should have beat them. Lost to the Bears. So all these games, bro. You hear me? Even against the Eagles, the so-called best team in the NFL right now, number one in the NFC. You get to the red zone, 6 possessions in the red zone, and you don't even score. You score once. You hear me? Once, no cap. You hear me, dog? Come on, bro. You telling me they aren't a playoff team? They've been beating themselves. You hear me? For the most part, beating themselves, bro. For real. Starting slow. Offense. Been the weakest point, the weakest link. But like I said, bro, it's going to click heavy. The first quarter and last drive, 9 went 11-17 with 113 yards and a touchdown. Come on, bro. Are you kidding me? You hear me? You know? Are you kidding me, man? Come on, bro. The last drive showed you who he is, showed you what type of heart he has, correct? You hear me? Shows you what it means to him, shows you what type of leader he is, dog. You hear me, bro? No cap. Yeah, shows you what type of faith and belief he has. You hear me? No cap, dog. For real. That was a beautiful display of integrity, of talent, of arm strength. You hear me? Heavy. All right, here we go. We got somebody saying it's over, bro. It's over, bro. Ginger Daddy. We got Ginger Daddy in the building. This nigga said his name Ginger Daddy. Sassy, ain't it? You hear me? Heavy, bro. Fuck going on around here? He talking about Ginger Daddy. What's up with you, my boy? What's good with you, boy? Is you cool, my boy? You hear me? Nigga say Ginger Daddy in the building, huh, dog? Hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, Ginger Daddy. You hear me, bro? No cap. Yeah, but he say it's over, bro. Expound. How is it over? How is it over, bro? I didn't realize it was as much more games as it was. Motherfucker, it ain't over, punk. What you mean over, dog? You hear me? Whose side you on, Ginger Daddy? Whose side you on, homie? You hear me? And if it's the Vikings, expound why you say that. Let me know why you say that, boy. You hear me, my boy? Straight up. Don't just come in here saying shit. Speak on it. Say how you feel and make sure it's real. And if you want to come up here and say it, let me know. Come lock in with me. Come lock in with me. You hear me, dog? Yeah. For real, boy. He talking about it's over. So what? What you mean it's over? It ain't shit over, dog. You hear me? Heavy. Big facts, Roller. Big facts, Roller, huh? Talk to him, Roller. You know. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Talk to him, Roller, dog. Let him know, bro. But they don't want to, like I said earlier, they don't want to talk about the drops, Roller. They don't want to talk about this and that. No, they just want to focus on McCarthy, what he did do, what he didn't do. You know? Come on now. We know the game. Let's go get love next year. Are you an idiot? Ginger Daddy A-Chat, get on this head top. Get on this pussy chump punk head top. I don't care if he a Viking fan or not. Matter of fact, your fan card is revoked. Your fan card is revoked. You hear me, dog? Hands down, man down. No cap. The fuck up out of here, my boy. You hear? Get on his head top chat. This dude talking about let's go get love next year. What? You talking about you so much of a pussy punk chump fan? You hear me, homie? That you want to get a Green Bay Packer over here? Huh? You'll replace McCarthy with love, huh? You hear me? Man, you's a bitch, my boy. You's a bitch. You're chump, sucker. Yeah, bro. Bitch, yeah. Jive, turkey, chump, pump. Yeah, no. Get into some of these pressers, dog. You know, homeboy. You hear me? Y'all ready for the pressers? I say y'all ready for the pressers, motherfucker. You hear me, dog? If you ready for the presser, get them pressers in the chat. I want y'all to put I'm ready for the pressers in the chat. You hear me, homie? Heavy, dog. Yeah. Fuck going on around here. And if you in the chat, like it up, bro. For real. Support the channel. Support the grind. You hear me, dog? Yeah. Believe that. Period. Yeah. You know. But if you ready for the pressers, say I'm ready for the presser. You hear me, dog? Yeah, big skull. You ready for the presser? Shit. Hear me, dog? We're gonna check out some old pressers from Sunday and some pressers from today. You know? Yeah, bro. Fuck going on around here, huh? You hear me? Hey, what's up? Oh shit, man. Oh man, no cap. Hey, bro. You hear me, man? Oh shit, my boy. You hear me? That boy 6 shooter wild and ain't he doubt? 6 shooter come out of nowhere with it right now. Oh shit. Oh fuck. What do you say, man? Yeah, man. Woo. You got kick return team, special teams team coaching me. Hey, what the fuck 6 on tonight, bro? Hey, bro. Hey, somebody go check on 6 shooter, bro. Knock on his motherfucking door, man. Hey, 6 shooter, you good, my boy? You hear me, dog? Straight up, my boy. You hear me? For real, oh boy, you hear me? Oh man. Oh man, bro. You hear me, homie? For real. Oh shit. Shooter done said something though. Shooter done said something though. Here we go. Boom. Oh. Joshua Matella suck. Spelled his name wrong, but we know who you talking about, Playboy. You hear me, big dog? Hey, in pass coverage, he does suck. Uh-oh. You hear me? Uh-oh. Hey, huh? In pass coverage, he does suck. No cap. You hear me? Yeah. Now, overall, does he suck? No. Like I said, he's a linebacker. He should never be in coverage. You should never have Josh Metellus in coverage moving forward. Brian Flores needs to realize and understand. Harrison Smith, neither. I'm rocking with Cam Ward in the game. That's just my belief. That's just how I'm rocking and rolling. Cam Ward, yeah, he has learning to do. Heavy. But he gives you more speed, gives you more athletic ability, period. Heavy, bro. You hear me? And he showed last game versus the Bears that he could play. He can play. No, he missed the tackle on Caleb Williams, a big tackle. Could have set the whole drive back. What do I always say? One play makes the difference, huh? One play changes the whole drive, huh? You hear me, homie? For real. One bad play can affect you negative. One great play can be positive that quickly and swiftly, man. Game-changing plays, right? You hear me, dog? Huh? Yeah. Cam Ward, make the tackle, baby. Make the tackle. That's it. But at the end of the day, I'm going with Ward simply because he has more speed. We need speed on that field. Harrison Smith, Josh Metellus, this has been 3 years in a row, especially with Hitman about 4 or 5. He's always a slight second off, right? A slight second off. Josh Metellus, too slow. The man can't guard a tight end. Big tight end, skinny tight end, small tight end, versatile weapon, etc. Boom. You put Josh Metellus, Brian Flores, put your players where they have their strengths, where they can benefit you the most. You take Harrison Smith, boom. We all seen what he can do when he's playing up front, close to the trenches, close to the line. Boom. Josh Metellus, put him at linebacker. Put him at linebacker. Period, homie. You hear me? Yay. For real. Him beside Blake Cashman, dynamic weapons. Oh, they're going to say Joshua Metellus, he's on the small side. Kill that noise, you hear me? Cap. Now, his speed up front will benefit the Vikings. You hear me? His blitzing speed, as far as being up close and personal with the line, up close and personal to the line of scrimmage, that will benefit you as a defense as a whole, right? Yeah, man. But him being in coverage, weak point, him covering a receiver, a tight end, even a running back, shit, a fullback. No, man. Mismatch liability. Same with Harrison Smith. Period, homie. Yeah. Hey, man. Being real, no disrespect. We talking facts here. Straight up. Yeah. Oh, man, bro. Hey, come on, bro. I'm tripping. I've been a Vikings fan since 85, since 83. Damn, homie. You heard, man. Hey, Delton on everybody tonight, ain't he? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, Delton on everybody head top tonight, ain't he, bro? You hear me, homie? Yeah, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Type shit, bro. Type shit. You hear me? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Here. Oh, man, G. Wildin' though. That boy Delta wildin' though. You hear me? Yeah, man. Oh, man, bro. Shout out Six Shooters. Shout out Delta in the chat, man. You hear me? A SKOL Vikes round this bitch, man. SKOL Nation, no matter what, man. You hear me? Heavy, man. Yeah. Gemini's in the building. Gemini's in the building. Heavy, homie. You hear me? Oh, man. Yeah, let's get it, man. Under KOC, though, I will say we never really have played good at home. Shit, didn't the first year we go undefeated damn near at home? KOC's first year or second year? Shit, one of those years. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Those stats I put up are mind blowing. We average over twice as many yards handing it off as we did dropping back to pass. Crazy, man. That's what we talk about, though, Delt, right? Run the ball, KLC. Run the fucking ball. Hopefully, versus the Packers, he leans on the run more. Period, bro. You hear me? Those were some very interesting stats, though. Interesting stats, though. For real, though. Yeah. No cap, bro. Straight up. It's about the ball rotation of this arm. Who we got here? Shout out Jonathan Asaza in the building. Shout, shout out Jonathan punk ass Asaza in the building. Oh man, there they go. There they go. You hear me, dog? Feels so good to be a Bears fan, Freedom. Shut your bitch ass up, ho. You Bears some pussy fans, dog. Eat a dick, boy. You hear me? The Bears are the only fans, I repeat. The Bears are the only type fans who really feel good about that victory. You pussyfoot bitch. You really feel good about that victory. Are you kidding me? Huh? If it wasn't for our special teams jacking off while y'all making a fucking return, man, game over, dog. Game over. You hear me, nigga? Defense would have said game. Call game. You hear me, dog? Straight up, no cap. He talking about it feels good to be a Bears fan. Fuck the Bears, bro. You hear me? Y'all finna lose 4 straight. You're losing to the Steelers. You're losing to the Eagles. You're losing to the Packers. And you're losing. You're fucking losing. You hear me? Caleb Williams is going to collapse. Ben Johnson is going to collapse. Period. You motherfucking scandalous Bears. You dirty street Bears. You hear me, dog? Y'all ain't shit. But a team who been getting lucky victories against easy, weak ass teams until you came across us. We beat you the first game after playing horrible 3 quarters. We should have beat you the second game after playing a horrible 3 quarters. We marched down the field, our rookie quarterback, put it on your head top, made your pussy ass head drop, and our special team blew it. And you pussies got the nerve to feel good about your victory? You bum? You whore? Huh? Where your girlfriend at? I want to crack up from the back. Huh? You hear me? Pussy. You hear me? Yeah. How does the bottom of the division feel? Not for long. Not for long. Guess what? We're going to finish at the top and you're going to finish at the bottom. Pussy. You hear me? Heavy, bro. Guess what? We're going to make the playoffs. The Vikings are making the playoffs and the Bears aren't making the playoffs. You hear me? Pussy. Pussy. You hear me, boy? Yeah. Let's get it. His reads are slow but accurate, which is why he throws bullets to try to catch up into timing of the play. It's all development, Delton. Everybody needs to calm down. You hear me, dog? It's all development. He will get it. He's been getting better every game, right? Even with the inaccuracy. Detroit Lions game, wasn't he better? You hear me, dog? Huh? In Detroit, wasn't he better? Didn't he show improvement? Period. Fourth quarter once again, then he show that dog in him. No matter what, he gonna bite, he gonna scratch, he gonna bite, he gonna scratch. You hear me, homie? Heavy. Never condone dog fighting, pit bull fighting, but you know, in pit when pit's fighting, bruh, that one dog or them dogs who gonna scratch every time, win, lose, or draw, bloody, banged up on their last leg, whatever. You know, one of them dogs who gonna continue to scratch, homie. You hear me, dog? That's JJ McCarthy, and you fans don't appreciate that. You hear me, dog? Period. Huh? Crazy, man. He's only 22, bro. Only 22, bro. You hear me? Heavy. You know how much growing he has to do, how much learning he has to do. You hear me? Come on, man. Heavy. He's not too small, bro. He's not too small. Straight up. You don't believe in him. Your mama believe in him. You hear me, dog? Your grandma believe in him. What's up? We're gonna see. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, Zaza. You hear me, homie? Heavy. Flores for keeping our defense solid. Shout out Shay. Shay in the building. Flores. Shout out Flores for keeping our defense solid. No cap. No cap. For real. Shout out Flores, man. Shout out Flores because he still lacks talent in certain areas. He still lacks talent in certain areas, especially that secondary, you know, period. But the way he puts it together, brings it together. Now he can also get better. He can make better adjustments, call better plays. You go and prevent on that 3rd and 13. I don't like that. Apply pressure to Caleb Williams, dog. You hear me, huh? Heavy, bro. You hear me? Apply pressure. Blitz that motherfucker, bang him up. Prevent on 3rd and 13 with Metellus and Harrison Smith back there. Hell to the no, for real. Hey, talk to him, Del. Talk to him, Del, bro. Mav Henry in the building. Mav Henry in the building. What's up, man? What up, Mav? What up, Mav? Huh? Shout out Mav in the building, Mav. Yeah, let's get it, bro. You hear me? Mav in the building. Shout out Cato Man in the building. Shout out Cato Man in the building. Why would they ever tank? They already have plenty picks for what? Talk to him, Cato. Yeah, you hear? Talk to him, Cato. You hear? You hear me, dog? Talk to him, bro. You hear? Talk to them motherfuckers, Cato. You hear me, dog? Heavy. SKOL Vikes. Heavy. We ready. Fuck going on around here, baby? Know what I mean? Fuck wrong with these motherfuckers, bro? You hear me? What's on now? Shay say Delton just trolling. Delton getting his troll on, Shay. Shay say Delton getting his troll on. You hear me though? Oh shit. You getting your troll on though. You hear me? Shout out EH Town in the building. Shout out EH Town in the building. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Each H Town. Shout out EH Town in the building, dog. You hear me? You damn right, H Town. You damn right, H Town. You hear me? Fuck they talking about. You hear me? Let them know one more again, man. Anything is possible. You hear me, motherfucker? You hear me, dog? Let's go, bro. The hell they talking about around here? You hear me? Mav in the building, man. Mav say like a street fighter, dog. Oh shit, bro. Let's go, man. You heard me. But JJ throwing for 150 yesterday, a game in college too. Shout out McCarthy, bro. No cap, bro. You heard me? McCarthy will beat the Packers. There we go, man. Mav on fire in this bitch. Mav on fire in this bitch. You hear me? Respect it, Mav. Respect it, Mav. Let's get it, bro. He said McCarthy will beat the Packers. Swiss cheese, baby. Swiss cheese, baby. You fucking hear me? Yeah. Fuck they talking about, dog. You hear me? One more again, dog. Let's go, man. Fuck wrong with him, bro. You heard me? And JJ is very good on the field. JJ McCarthy is very good on the field, on that playing field, on that grass. He's a different animal, a different player, right? You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah. Yeah, JJ McCarthy on that grass is a different JJ McCarthy. Matter of fact, a better JJ McCarthy. Lock in with me. Lock in with me. You get me? You dig me? Yeah. Let's go, man. Cattle Man say fire KOC. Hell no. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, no, don't fire him yet. But he's in the hot seat. I'll tell you that, Kato. You hear me, dog? Straight up. He's in the hot seat. His ass is on fire. Now when he get up out of there, that's on him. But his ass is on fire. For real. Believe that. Word. Don't say word. Yeah, you hear me, dog? Second quarter to last drive, 9 went 9 of 15, 37 yards, 2 INTs for a 2.4-yard pass attempt average. Pretty bad. During the same time, we ran 11 times for 65 yards and a touchdown for 5.9-yard average. Had 2 times running as passing. Right there. Right there. Shout out Delton, bro. That's 2 times Delton has shown great stats that shows you, explains to you, elucidates to you exactly why, you hear me, KOC should run the motherfucking ball. Tote that tater, baby. Tote that tater, baby. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Let's go, bro. Tote that tater, man. You hear me? Huh? Yeah, dog. No cap. No motherfucking cap, man. Shout out Delton with the stats. Hey, Del, you've been proving it all night, right? You've been proving points all night. Why they should run the ball. Why they should run the fucking ball. You hear me? Heavy, man. Shout out Minnesota Slick. Give me the QB that finishes game strong over the QB that starts strong, then melts when needed. Woo-hoo. Hold on, Slick. Hold on, Slick. You killing them, Slick. You killing them, Slick. You hear me? Yeah, man. You killing them, Slick. You hear me? Yeah, man. Come on now. Let's go, bro. Give me the QB that finishes game strong over the QB that starts strong, then melts when needed. Damn, bro. Minnesota Slick may have made the best comment tonight. You hear me, dog? Who can top that? Who can top that? You hear me? We know exactly who he talking about. Bitch ass Kirk Cousins, bitch ass Sam Darnold. Huh? What's up, bro? Who can top that? Who can top that? All right. Hey, we ain't even got to say too much more. We can go ahead and get into the pressers, huh? You hear me? Because we know who JJ McCarthy is. We know who he is as a winner, as a finisher. You hear me, nigga? Yeah, you hear me? Shout out Minnesota Slick, bro. Slick came in killing them, boy. Whoa, you hear me? Let's go, bro. Run the fucking ball. Facts, bro. Big facts. RG Trey's in the building. RG Trey's in the building. GB stat line for JJ, 200 plus, 2 touchdowns, 0 INTs. Oh, shit. Let's go, bro. You hear me? One more game, bro. One more game. You hear me? Let's go, dog. Ball on they bitch ass, bro. For real. Shout out Lone Wolf in the building. Shout out Lone Wolf 189 in the building. You hear me? Shout out Lone Wolf 189 in the building. You hear me, dog? McCarthy throws the ball like a pitcher trying to strike those receivers out. Hey, man. And we all know sometimes he put too much fire on that Lone Wolf. We know sometimes he got to take he got to let up a little bit. But at the end of the day, Lone Wolf, you hear me? The same complaining we do at times about him throwing the ball too hard. If he don't fire that bitch in there to Addison, like I said previously, ain't too many quarterbacks making that throw, completing that pass, bro. For real. You hear me? And one thing you can't coach is arm power, arm strength. So I feel good about everything else. Whatever he did wrong that game and previous games, right? I feel good about it, bro. That it can get developed and get fixed and revamped. That's all development. That's all technique, huh? You hear me? That's all experience, learning the game, changing footwork, period. Heavy. Something that will come. But you telling me that's all I need to work on and worry about my rookie quarterback? Everything else, all the other intangibles he has, being a winner, having heart, toughness, tough as a motherfucker. You hear me, dog? Ride with his team, ride with his dogs, go to war with his team, put it all on the line every time. You hear me, dog? Win, lose, or draw, if it's tough, if it's difficult, you hear me, things going bad, his motherfucking mind frame, mentality, dog. You hear me, huh? No cap, bro. For real. I'm taking that shit, bro. I'm taking that, boy. You hear me, dog? Straight up. Straight up, man. No ifs, ands, buts about it. For real. Shout out Wendy in the building. Shout out Wendy Wade in the building. Mason ran good. More plays, him and Jones in the shotgun, please. Quick pass it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, Wendy. Let's get it going, Wendy. You hear me? Shout out Crown Jewels in the building, huh? Shout out Crown Jewels in the building. Man, if we beat the Packers in Lambeau, we back in the mix. The Bears' luck will run out soon. Facts. The Bears finna lose 4 straight. They just gotta start with the pack, man. You hear me, homie? Heavy. Yeah. Start with the pack, bro. You hear me? Win one game. Win one game. Get over that hump. Get over that hump. Then boom. Be consistent. Be consistent. Period, dog. You hear me? Heavy. It's off in the click. It's off in the click. You hear me? Crown. Heavy crown. Rich Julio in the building. Rich Julio in the building. It's a wrap, E. Rich Julio, eat my dick, kiss my dick. You hear me? Heavy, bro. It's a rap for your mama. It's a rap for your grandma, nigga. You talking about it's a rap, huh? You hear me? It's a rap for your motherfucking kids. You talking about it's a rap, huh? You hear me, dog? The hell wrong with you, boy? It's a rap for your daddy, nigga. You hear me, homie? Heavy, bro. Don't come in here talking about it's a rap. It's a rap. You hear me? A rap for what? A rap for what, huh? You hear me? Period, dog. I want to eat your bitch up like a rap. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Want to eat your bitch like a rap from Jersey Mike's, nigga. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Yeah, what up? Rich Julio. Appreciate you for being in the building, but watch your mouth and watch your motherfucking tone. You hear me, dog? Straight up. This skull territory. This big skull. You know what? The big is, huh? Yeah, boy. He coming in here talking about it's a rap, E. That's what you feel? Cool. Keep that same energy next week. Keep that same energy next week. You hear me, Rich Julio? Keep that same energy when I see you again, baby. You hear me? Heavy. You know, I ain't gonna revoke your card. I ain't gonna take away your fan card just yet. But you like the other boy, you in the same position as the other boy. You should feel it rattling. You should feel it shaking. You should feel it moving, boy. You hear me? You should feel it pulling. That fan card slowly but surely pulling away from you, boy. You hear me? Then you say one more dumb thing, I might go ahead pull that bitch tonight. I might go ahead pull that bitch tonight. You hear me? Heavy, my boy. Huh? Yeah, you say one more dumb thing, say one more again, nigga. I'm gonna have to pull that bitch off you. You hear me? Yeah. And I say when you get it back. You hear me, homie? Heavy. When Big Skull revoke your fan card, guess what? You are no longer a fan. Care what nobody else talking about. I revoke that bitch. You hear me? The biggest. You are no longer a fan until I put you back as a fan, boy. You hear me, dog? Straight up. Heavy. Yeah, I allow you to be a fan again. If I pull that bitch, I gotta allow you to be a fan again. Heavy, homie. No cap. You hear? The fuck? He talking about it's a rap, E. It's a rap, E. It's a rap, E. But what you thought? You coming here talking cool and smooth? It's a rap, E. Oh shit. Oh fuck, man. You thought I wasn't good on his motherfucking head top, boy. You know who I am, boy. You hear me? Make your motherfucking head drop, boy. You hear me? Yeah. Shout Shout out Avery Cantor in the building. Shout out Avery Cantor in the building, huh? JJ needs to make it through the season healthy. If not, we have serious questions. Oh, definitely. I don't care how much talent you got. That goes for anybody, correct? Avery Cantor. Avery Cantor. That goes for any player. If you're not healthy, what do you matter? If you're not available, what do you matter? Period. The rest of the bullshit is just chatter, dog. No cap. Straight up. So let's just hope. Let's just hope that he stays healthy the whole season, right? You hear me, dog? Period, bro. We had our chances. Shy, Atlanta, and Aaron. That's facts. That's facts, Rich. Julio, I get that to you, bro. But you know what it is. Don't ever say it's a wrap, bro. Never give up, homie. You hear me? And that's what you believe. That's what you believe. But watch your mouth and your tone. You hear me, dog? Straight up. Definitely has an NFL arm. You can't coach power. You cannot coach arm power, right? Correct? Yeah. Let's go, man. And at the same time, even saying that, we should have beat Philly. You hear me? We should have beat Philly. We outplayed Philly. Got to the red zone 6 times, scored once. So what does that mean, Rich Julio, my boy? Huh? What does it mean, bro? For real. 3 Pac in the building. 3 Pac in the building. JJ's ass. Here we go. Here we go. Another pussy boy in the building again. JJ's ass. Here we go. Fake ass 3 Pac. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, boy. Huh? It's only 1 Pac. Only 1 Pac ever, dog. 2 Pac. You hear me? Ain't no other Pacs, boy. Ain't no 4 Pac, 8 Pac, 0 Pac, 9 Pac, 1 Pac, nigga. It's 2 Pac, bitch. And you ain't 3 Pac, nigga. The fuck up out of here. You hear me, dog? Put some respect, nigga. Show some respect to Pac. You hear me, homie? Heavy, boy. Yeah, he talking about 3 Pac. You fake ass Pac, boy. You don't got the right to use 2 Pac's name. No parts of it, boy. You hear me, chump? Go change your name, ho. You hear me? Huh? Go change your name, boy. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Before I make your mama take off her clothes, my nigga. You hear me, dog? And get on her toes, boy. You hear me? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, boy. Fuck going on around here? Huh? Talking about 3 Pac. Who you disrespecting, fool? Who you with, fool? You hear me? Huh? Foolish boy. Don't become fooled out here. Yeah, don't become fooled out here. You hear me? Cat. Cat, boy. You hear me? Facts. What is it? What we talking about here, Avery? He did catch the touchdown. You know? Oh, here we go. 3 Pac, 3 Pac. Biggest bust. Okay, okay. All right, all right, all right, Pac. Okay. Fake ass Pac, nigga. You hear me? What? You're idiots. You didn't dominate shit, bro. Are you an idiot? What did you dominate, motherfucker? Are you an idiot? You hear me? He said on King David. That's we at my shot, homie. Say I beef with in Vegas back in the day, passing right weak people luck. What, nigga? What is you? What is Wendy talking about, bro? He talking about on King David. He talking about he must be from Chicago, whatever, wherever he from, homie. You hear me, dog? Heavy, bro. I don't know what he talking about in here, talking about King, that on King David, talking about this, that, Chicago. What you talking about, my boy? You hear me? We talking about football, bro. The fuck you coming here talking about on King David, folk? What the hell you coming here on some gang shit, folk? You hear me, dog? He must be a Chicago type dude. You hear me, homie? Heavy, bro. Damn. Even talking football, you can't not say King David. Uh-huh. Damn, bro. We can't talk just football. You gotta say something about King David. You hear me, dog? You gotta keep it gangster, huh? You gotta mention something about that. You can't just talk ball, homie. You hear me? Weird ass nigga. You hear me? Yeah, man. Talk to him, shooter. Talk to him, shooter. It's not over at all. It's not over at all, playboy. For real. You know? Lil John in the building. Lil John 092 in the building. What's good? Lil John 092 says, what's good? What's good, homeboy? All good, all is well. You hear me? Hope all is good, all is well with you too. You know what it is. SKOL VIKES, win, lose, or draw. Yeah, you hear me? Uh-huh. Definitely back, always back, always back. Sports science in the building. Sports science in the building. McCarthy bitch ass gotta go. Now your bitch ass gotta go, ho. Call the popo, ho. McCarthy ain't gotta go nowhere, nigga. McCarthy is a dog. McCarthy is a winner. You hear me? Guess what? Who gotta go, sports science? Guess who gotta go, sports science? You fake ass bachelor having motherfucker. You fake ass sports science knowing nigga. You probably don't know nothing about sports. How you gonna know about sports? You ain't never played a sport in your life and you trying to talk to an athlete about how to play sports, how to train an athlete. Shut your bitch ass up, homie. You gotta go. You gotta go out the door right along with your hoe. Let me repeat it. You gotta go out the door right along with your hoe. You hear me, dog? Talking about McCarthy gotta go. Shut your ass up, boy. You hear me? You whore. Huh? Yeah, bro. You nut rider. Yeah. Oh, big facts. Him, Hawkinson, everybody. Jettas, even Jettas. Everybody. Period. Yeah. You can never have too much of the jug. You can never have too much of the jug. Period, bro. You hear me? They need to be after practice, practicing, throwing balls, catching balls, getting into more, better rhythm. Bro, why y'all dissing the Vikings? Come on, Lil John. You know what it is. You know what it is, man. You know how it go, bro. It's all good, though. Vikings gonna make the playoffs. Vikings gonna make the playoffs. You hear me, homie? Yeah. KLC needs to be replaced by Brian DeBall. Oh, dang. Hold up, sports science. Oh, dang. That's not happening, but fuck no. You can't do that, bro. Why? Why? Because Brian DeBall did something with made a quarterback good. What? Josh Allen? Because he made Josh Allen great. KLC has made every quarterback good or above average. Now he's gonna make a good quarterback great, a great quarterback, turn him into elite. So what are we talking about here? Huh? Period, bro. For real. Didn't the Giants just fire Brian Daboll? You hear me? I just hating the Lil John say y'all just hating the day. You know what it is, bro. Let's get it. He say roller, true fucking facts. Yeah, roller been hot, man. Roller came in on fire. Roller came in on fire for real, huh? You hear me? Roller came in this bitch litty. Roller came in this bitch litty. Litty committee. Litty committee. You hear me, dog? Yeah. Roller came in this bitch fired up. You hear me? I thought run them C's on that pass Washington QB. Hey, Lil John coming in spazzing though. You hear me? Lil John coming in spazzing though, dog. Straight up. Talk to him, Lil John. Talk to him, Lil John. You hear me? Let him know, my boy. Let him know, my boy. Yeah, man. You hear me? Talk to him, big dog. Let's get it, bro. You hear me? Let's go, bro. I gotta get. We almost 2 hours in, bro. I gotta get in some of these videos, dog. Give me a second, bro. You hear me, dog? Oh fuck. Get in some of these videos, bro. For real. Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Here we go. Here we go. Some of these videos, bro. What a presser, man. What a presser, man. You hear me? Give me 1 second, Get through these videos, bro. Trying to see. I don't think it's a McCarthy one yet. We're gonna do the McCarthy one first from yesterday. I really want to hear what McCarthy got to say more than anybody. So I'm gonna do the McCarthy, then do KOCs today, then call it a wrap for the live, bro. You hear me?
Absolutely sucks. Gut wrenching loss for us. Got to give credit to our. Absolutely sucks. Gut wrenching loss for us. Got to give credit to our opponent. They had a great game plan. They played really well in all three phases, and I need to do a better job of my decision making. The accuracy, it needs to change. And the overall execution of the offense. I need to be better on just
In the back.
absolutely sucks. Gut wrenching loss for us. Got to give credit to our opponent. They had a great game plan. They played really well in all three phases, and I need to do a better job of my decision making. The accuracy, it needs to change. I need to be better, and the overall execution of the offense. I need to be better on just doing my job at a higher level. So I'll open it up to any questions.
JJ, why do you think your accuracy is so off right now?
I think it's just growing. At the end of the day,
C-Frog, shut your bitch ass up, hoe ass burr. You hear me, you hoe ass burr? You hear me, dog? Go get your bitch ass up out of here, nigga. You hear me? Let's go, bro. You hear me? SKOL VIKES, pussy. Yeah. But you see JJ McCarthy taking responsibility, taking accountability again. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Bottom line, mentality, putting it on him, taking blame, not scared to take blame, talking about getting better. You hear me? He understands. Mental fortitude, he understands. Heavy. Yeah, man.
there's a lot of things that I have to improve on, and accuracy is one of them. And I promise you, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and get ready to go to get working on that.
Is it tied to mechanics, you think, primarily?
Say it again.
Is it tied to your mechanics primarily?
There's a bunch of different things. I think mechanics is definitely a big part of it. And,
Facts, mechanics, technique, technical errors, footwork, mechanics. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah, bro. For real. We know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it ain't.
I
Period,
feel
homie.
like,
Yeah.
it's just always a work in progress with everything at the quarterback position. So just got to wake up tomorrow and get ready to get back to work.
And why do you think sometimes things click into place, particularly you've had some really good fourth quarters? I mean, it looked like you were right on in that last drive.
I think overall, just as an offense,
Everybody's on the fuck in. They lock in. They got to lock in like that from the first quarter and forward, moving forward. You hear me, dog? Yeah. Four quarters, bro. Period. Lock in.
I just need to do a better job of making sure the rhythm stays there throughout the entire 60 minutes. There's definitely things that we did well today, but how can we amplify those things and how could we eliminate the mistakes? And, I take full responsibility for those mistakes, and I got to make sure that we come out tomorrow ready to get better.
JJ, what were you telling yourself going out there for the last go ahead drive?
It's just another drive. Obviously, it's do or die in that moment, but just how can I remain poised, remain present, and just worry about the little things like my footwork and my fundamentals, and take it each play by each play, and we'll see where we get at the end of it. So, yeah, that was just the thought process.
JJ, there was a point, I think it was in the third quarter when you missed a pass to Justin, I think, and it was third down, and you ran up the field here. So what was kind of going through your mind at that point?
You just can't miss those. This league's too hard. There's 3 or 5 decisions, plays that I want back more than anything. And, that's one of them. It's an opportunistic concept against an opportunistic defense, and I have to deliver. So I put that completely on me, obviously.
Did it feel like some of the missed throws started to snowball at a certain point for you?
I never really felt the snowball just because I'm worried about that next throw. And flushed the one that happened previously. But, at the end of the day, whether it's, 5 in a row, 2 in a row, 1 time, like I just can't have it. This league is too hard, and I got to be able to make those throws.
Did you use your hand at all?
Shout out why my dude in the building. Shout out why my dude in the building. You hear me? Hey, yo, SKOL VIKES. SKOL VIKES. You hear me?
Issue today?
No excuses. Not an issue at all. It was fine.
I love that shit, man. He said no excuses, not an issue at all. It was fine. You hear me?
Is the mechanics
Fucking winner.
stuff, like, are you focusing on this more than maybe you thought you would have to at this point?
No, I wouldn't say it's more than I thought or expected. It's something that I've done my entire life, and it's just in the NFL.
All is
Like
good.
it's
All
that
is good.
1 to 2%, difference that really makes the biggest impact. So it's just about the consistency of it is the biggest thing.
Maybe on your first interception, you had a guy at your legs. Did that impact your throw, or did you not see the guy undercut it there?
I wasn't able to put everything I wanted on it, but obviously with the rotating safety and playing 2 over the top, just have to be aware of that guy and realize we have a flat element tying him down. But coming from depth, it's going to be really hard for him to get tied down by a running back. So just being aware, another great learning lesson against coverage like that, and should just
McCarthy a dog, man. Fucking winner, man. You hear me? Shout out Haram Bet the White. Shout out Haram Bet the White in the building. The ball is at home on his couch. Bring him in to develop JJ. Oh man, bro. So people really leaning with the ball. People really think the ball is like that, huh? You hear me? So is the ball strictly a coordinator or strictly a position coach? Is the ball not a head coach, but is he a great positions coach? Is that the position the ball is in? You hear me, dog? Heavy, bro. For real. Yeah. So y'all think the ball gonna come in here and take over McCown's spot and take over KOC spot, and you think KOC will just allow it, huh? No, I don't. No, they say what the ball did with Josh Allen, but it's 2 totally different dynamics, 2 totally different quarterbacks, and it's no guarantee he will do the same thing with McCarthy. We talk about KOC or the ball, who has the longest track record of successful quarterbacks or reinventing quarterbacks, being a true quarterback whisperer, right? Huh? That would be KOC, hands down, man down, period. Could the ball have made Kirk Cousins better? Could the ball have made Sam Darnold better? Daniel Jones better? Huh? Etc. Etc. Huh? Yeah. Much appreciated, dog. Action donated $20. Much appreciated. Action in the building. Action in the building, huh? You hear me? Shout out Action in the building, bro. $20. Let's get it, bro. He says, enjoy, brother. Enjoy, brother. Shout out Trump East Shorts in the building, bro. You hear me? Shout out DT, dog. For real.
just check the ball down to CJ Ham and kept it moving.
JJ, how hard is it to keep this patience in the game, but also big picture, confident in yourself, knowing with Kevin O'Connell, there could be better things down the road, but how hard is that for you as a competitor to just stay that course?
I don't think it's too hard for me because I'm obsessed with the process. I'm obsessed with growing and getting better. And, KO's the same way. This entire group's the same way. We just need to make it click on all 3 phases for 60 minutes. And at the end of the day, this group is so tight knit and so determined to just make sure we get to that point. Something we could be proud of every single Sunday when we leave the stadium. So we're not there yet, especially as an offense, and take full responsibility to help make sure we get there.
JD, you had so much success in high school and college, and you have some bumps in the road here now. How do you process kind of the adversity that you just faced on the field here now?
I think adversity is one of the greatest things for individual growth, collective growth, whatever it is. And, I think it could really separate teams or bring them tighter together. And I feel like this team's being brought tighter and tighter together each and every week. But, we're just sick of losing. Like, we want wins every single week. And, we're just going to do everything we can to make sure we get those. But adversity is inevitable in this league. I understood that coming into it. And it's just about how you respond.
On the final drive, was there something from a technical standpoint that was clicking for you that wasn't early in the game?
I just feel like it really wasn't anything different. I felt extremely prepared going into this game. I felt super dialed in physically. It's just, something.
Shout out Tycoon in the building. Shout out Tycoon in the building. Tycoon W in the building. You hear me, dog? He say went out for the season. Went out for the rest of the season. Let's go. Let's get it, bro. You hear me? One more again, my nigga. Yeah, bro. Let's go, bro. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. You hear me? Why not, bro? Why not, bro? You hear me? Yeah, dog. For real. Big facts, dog. Big facts, dog. For real. Heavy, boy. Shout out Snooty in the building. Shout out Snooty Fox in the building. You hear me? SKOL VIKES. He's only doing what KOC is telling him to do. Shout out Snooty in the building. SKOL VIKES. You hear me, dog? Let's get it.
I need to really figure out to make sure I keep this thing rolling for 60 minutes consistently. And yeah, it's just, the way we can operate as an offense when it does look like that is a lot of fun and something that we're all striving for each and every drive.
What went through your mind when you heard booze?
Say that one more time.
When you heard booze, what went through your mind?
We got the greatest fans in the world, and they expect a lot more out of us, and rightfully so. And I feel like,
Damn right we expect more, bro. Especially the true fans. You hear me? I'm glad he said that. I'm glad he understands why fans would have been booing, even though some of the fans shouldn't have been booing because they was quiet as hell. You hear me, dog? Heavy.
it's just a reminder to us that we better get going and we better figure this out. And, obviously, we don't got a whole lot of games left. So the urgency is at an all-time high, but, we just got to be better for the fans, especially at home.
JJ, is it instinctual for you when you're in those 2-minute drill situations? Do you feel like you kind of lock in a little bit more and you're able to just play football better?
I feel like it's the same, mental process going into each and every drive. But obviously, 2 minutes.
What's PG4L? What's PG4L, dog?
How they're going to play it, how they're going to call it, and just being.
Dalton, PG4L, what you saying, my dog? What you saying right there, my dog? You hear me, homie? Heavy. Hey. Know what I mean? Dalton say PG4L. What is that, bro? What is that, bro? You hear me? Let's get it, dog.
Able to rely on the preparation that I had going into it during those situations because I spent an extensive amount of time on end of half, end of game situations like that. So it was really just the preparation coming to fruition, but we got to make it come together on all, 3 phases. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Then we're going to get into KOC real quick. We'll get up out of here, man.
Imagine making $453,000 in a single month as an affiliate marketer without relying on Google.
All right. Good afternoon. Obviously not clean or complete enough of a performance, but I did.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock. You hear me, KOC?
Think that, I told our team, the one thing that jumped out off the tape was the fights, the competes. I thought we played physical. It was a physical football game. Just, didn't do enough to win the game despite, having some moments throughout where, defensively doing some really good things early on to kind of keep us in the game. Special teams and the return units outside of the one holding call, played very physical and clean football. And then, we have that one play. They know it's a one-play phase on the kickoff return once we were able to finally get a lead in the game. For our second lead, we only held for the 50 seconds and they kicked the game-winning field goal. So give them credit for.
Yeah, special teams. Fuck you. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah.
Winning the game, and we've got to get back to work. I know our guys. There's a good energy in this building today of guys understanding we're just going to stay the course and continue to improve and attack this thing, knowing that we don't have a lot of time left, but we do have what it takes to win football games in our locker room and on our team, and that's what we're going to put everything we have into doing against the Green Bay Packers. Matt's got a really good team this year. Obviously very, very talented, one of the more talented teams in football. They've added to that talent, and we've got to play a much more complete game than we did yesterday and show up and do the things. We improved a little bit from a pre-snap and only.
6 shooter, what about it? 6 shooter, what about it? You keep saying, listen to him, listen to what he says. I heard what he said, dog. What about it? What are you trying to say, 6 shooter? You hear me, bro? Yeah.
We had 2 penalties in the game, but I still think there's room for improvement there. And then ultimately, our formula of winning the turnover battle continues to be a very important thing for our team. We've got to protect it. And
Yeah, we know that 6 shooter. We improved in certain areas. You hear me? At certain moments we improved, but we know that shooter. We know the offense ain't do shit for real. You know, last moments, last parts of the games, we know what needs to improve. You hear me, shooter? Heavy.
we've got to try to force some and getting close on a few defensively. I keep telling those guys they're going to come. They're going to come in bunches when they do, and it'll have a very positive
We know how we know how KLC does at the presser.
effect on our team when that happens.
Kevin, what did the film show you about JJ's sort of mechanics during that game?
Yeah, I thought there are some plays where he's making it hard on himself.
6 shooter wild, 6 shooter wild.
The nature of many of the things that I think that's probably the most frustrating part for him. It's talked about and repped and practiced at length, and then in those moments, in his fifth start, it's just the variance to it is causing it's causing his job to be more difficult than it needs to be. And he's wildly capable of making the throws that present themselves. There were some good throws in there as well. Some throws there late that even after what had been a frustrating day for him, there were his ability to still respond like he has a couple times now and move the team late to get a lead. He's made of the right stuff. He's going to keep working at it. We're going to go back to work and continue to find every avenue, every way to try to help build the consistency to his mechanics. And then I firmly believe the accuracy will come from that. It's been tried and true and tested with other players and guys that have been on their journey before. And that's what we're going to keep working towards. And knowing he's got what it takes to do some of the things he's been able to do late in games and be at his best late in games, we just need to find a way to find that consistency early to, make a throw to Jordan on a play pass where he wins. And there's an opportunity that we're hunting throughout the week, and he made the throw in practice, and it just has to start the consistency of the work week. And he's had good weeks of practice. We just continue to stack that and hopefully start seeing that show up in a consistent way on Sundays.
And with JJ, all that he's going through, fifth start, all of that, are you concerned at all about the booze negatively impacting him as far as his confidence? Or
no, I mean that's kind of what I think jumps out at you is after all of that, and that's included. That's the adversity of what yesterday was leading into finding a way to put 14 points on the board. I mean, we get the long punt return, and then we get 2 really good runs off to score 1 touchdown, and then he had to take us 85 yards for the other one, and not ideal circumstances when you've had a day like that. The mental toughness, the physical toughness of the player is clear and evident, I think, to everybody. And I think I understand, and I think JJ does, the frustration with maybe seeing, Justin or Jordan or somebody open and we don't throw and catch that. There's a standard we have for ourselves that I hope our fans have for us. And, I think all that is, valid and justified. But at the same time, we've got to consistently stay true to the most important things, which is for a young player, just, when you look back at the tape, did you take the right footwork? Did you have your eyes in the right spot? Was your posture and balance at the top, ideal? And then you get into some of the pocket movement things where it's a young player. You tend to throughout games, the ebbs and flows of games and things. Those are the things that you're trying to get more reps to have a feeling for how to handle that with the poise of your movement to continue to, find the ways to put the ball in play and pitch and catch. And like I said, we're going to go back to work on it like we have consistently. And he's had some really good weeks of practice, and we'll continue to challenge, not only JJ, but our whole team. The prep and the practice, I do believe starts to add up to positive performances. And there were examples of that from some other guys.
Got to run the ball, dog. Got to run the ball. You hear me?
To maybe less visible positions than the quarterback position, but it's been something that we're going to continue to stay the course and strive to see the improvement and see it, happen on a more consistent basis.
JJ's had 8 batted passes. Now, is there a through line that you're seeing with those in terms of what's leading to them?
Yeah, I think, looking at yesterday, I know there was one where.
Damn, Delk coming hard, bro. Damn, Delk coming hard, bro. And we got to be physical. We got to be physical. Every time they run the ball, they prove we can be physical, right? We can be physical, right? You hear me, dog? Heavy. Straight up. You hear me?
We kind of called it with the intent of maybe knowing that Montez Sweat would be free off that edge if he didn't peel with the back because nobody had him in man coverage. And if we could get that, there's so many times where you're watching and you're finding the word "if" showing up in a lot of your responses. If we can, convert that third down when Justin wins on a pressure cut versus a linebacker, if we can hit that early down play pass, maybe to
My daughter is being treated for leukemia. It hit me hard. It did.
Kind of check that box of while we're running it, get that explosive. Those are normally good formulas for us. If we can get that ball thrown over Montez on that one, it's not a batted pass. It's an Aaron Jones catch and run. In that scenario, we ended up converting that drive for a touchdown, but with needing the 4th and 5 to do so. So there's a lot of those where I think last week was a product of a few downs where some of the big guys from Baltimore that was their role on the play, was to block some shots, but then there was also some times where I think we're moving pretty aggressively, churning up, eating up some space in the friendliness of the pocket. That we've got to continue to find that balance and that posture and then maintain it without chewing up too much grass.
Did you guys consider kicking out of the end zone at the end?
Yeah, Chicago's 50 seconds left. They've got 3 timeouts. Obviously playing indoors, our kickoff coverage unit has been one of the premier units on our team all season long. So in those moments, I think you've got to trust your guys to be at their best. And we a couple young guys got out of their lanes on the backside there. We knew they were a field return team. There was evidence earlier in the game, on the same location.
You hear me?
And we just
can't let that slide.
There's an element to it too, where guys want to win so bad.
Can't let that slide.
You're down so bad for the sake of the team. The discipline.
Can't let that ride. You hear me? Can't let that ride. You hear me? Your special teams failed you, KOC. Your special teams failed you, period, homie. You hear me? Be real with you right there. I don't care how good they've been playing. Guess what? In that moment, they fucked it up. Period. Bottom line. Let's get it.
Of what is my job on the play. I think there's a lot of that going on our team right now because this team has fight. They're an incredibly close-knit group, and they want to go do the things that they think in their
definitely has fight. The team definitely got fight. Definitely got fight, but got to go win, period.
In their minds, in the moment is the best thing for the play by going to make the play myself, but never at the detriment of the scheme and the fit of how we see the all 11 playing out. And I think there's some of that going on throughout our team, and it's a better problem to have than
facts, Del. Facts, bro. No cap. I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. For real. Definitely. Shouldn't have been that close in the first place. That's the bottom line. That's what it comes down to. Correct. Heavy. Period.
Then trying to find the fight and trying to find the guys that will play physical and hard for 60 minutes. We have that box checked, in my opinion, right now, consistently every single week. But it was a massive play. And looking back on it, you'd love to know ahead of time that a unit that has done a phenomenal job all year for the most part covering kicks, we wouldn't get it done in that moment. But I also wouldn't necessarily want to send that message to that group who had probably earned the right to cover that kick. And when you're talking 10, 12, 15-yard difference between the 35 and what that could look like if we get one of those premier coverage snaps out of those guys that we've become accustomed to seeing, that could be the difference in that field goal even being attempted or not. But clearly.
Real shit, Delt. Real shit, Delt. No cap, bro. You hear me? Real talk. Like you talking about, you talking about you want a physical team. You got a physical team. Run the fucking ball. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Period, dog. For real. Chump.
Really a massive play with how the game had gone up until that point. To get the 14 points to get the lead back, was very frustrating for I know our guys.
What have your conversations been like this year with Justin? Obviously, him not having the production he's used to having. Just what have your conversations with him been like?
Yeah, I think the perfect example of what makes Justin so special is that Jordan Mason touchdown run.
Great blocking on there. Great blocking on that run by Jettas. Can't respect Jettas. Can't give him shout outs, props enough. That run, that Jordan Mason run, correct, when he was downfield blocking his ass off. Respect Jettas for that, bruh. Jettas has never been a diva. His whole thing is he wants to motherfucking win, and rightfully so. But that block he made to spring Mason right, the effort he showed, the toughness, dog, don't ever disrespect Jettas. The last game versus the Ravens, did he look sluggish? Did he look like he wasn't in it? Like his mind was somewhere else? Hell yeah. But, bro, you know, at the end of the day, Jettas want to win, period. And like KOC finna talk about, that crazy block, that physical blocking downfield by Jettas, respect, my boy, my brother. You heard me? Heavy. Period, man. Heavy. Shout out Jettas for that block, for real. No doubt, no cap. No doubt, no cap. For real as well, though, dog. Let's get it, man.
You know, if you hadn't had a chance to see that one, that's Justin Jefferson, and that is, I mean, he push cracks the safety, blocks him once, refits the block, and he's the reason why we score on the play. And he didn't catch it. He didn't walk the ball over the goal line himself, but he certainly, in that moment, no matter what the perception of his frustration might be, that's the player that I know we're getting on every snap. And this guy wants to win. He's competitive. He is willing to do whatever it takes to win a game, and it's evident with what he's putting on tape. And
shout out Jettas, bro. Much respect. You hear me? Like I say, the epitome of what the best receiver in the league really is. You know, can he play better? Hell yeah. But that block, you know, the aggression he showed, unselfishness. You hear me? Dive in there head first, dog, and really make a block out that bitch. Respect Jettas once again, bro. Period. That play right there showed you who he is, what he stands for. You dig me? Straight up.
In regards to my conversations with him, it's more so Justin is our franchise player. He is a guy that has assumed such a role in this organization that he understands the value of his work preparation throughout the week, what he brings to our team from an energy standpoint, and I'll never fault him for the competitive drive he has to help his team win. And I think that's the biggest thing that comes out of it in my dialogue with him. And we talk a lot, and our relationship is strong as ever because I lean on him in many, many ways, in regards to helping to shape and guide our football team, especially when you've got a young quarterback and he knows a lot of the
200 sit. Shout out 200 sit in the building. Shout out 2,000 sit in the building. Asking a weird question, but let's get it. Okay, you're walking in the woods and come face to face with the silverback gorilla. How are you defeating him hand to hand in combat? Hey, Zoo, motherfucker came out of nowhere, ain't it? Hey, man, guess what? You hear me? Hey, motherfucking silverback, how you defeat that motherfucker? You hear me? I'm a box his ass up, make his ass get tired. You hear me, homie? Heavy. What you would try, bro? For real. I try to catch him in his eye or something, gouge his eyes or something, dog. You hear me, dog? Straight up. Huh? For real, man. Yeah. keep a gorilla off for you. I had to stick a move off all this big ass. Hopefully he's slow as a bitch, but gorilla's big and move though. You're heavy, man. I'll try to gouge his eye or something, bro. You hear me straight up? Man, come here, you big ass gorilla. Fuck you talking about, bitch. You gonna earn this, bitch. You hear me, homie? Heavy, period. I don't give a fuck what it is, gorilla, lion, human, you hear me? We gonna bang, bitch. For real. Straight up. No matter how it go, nigga. For real. But a big silverback 2000? Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. You hear me? He said, "Gotta work your jab, bro. Toss some leg kicks, maybe shoot the double leg." He say double leg at this bitch. You ain't double legging no motherfucking gorilla, dog. You hear me? Big ass silverback. Hell to the nah, homie. You tripping, homie. Eye poke and nut kick if hey, no cap 2000, no cap 2000. You hear me, homie? Yeah. Straight up though. For real. Shout out 2000 Sid in the building. You hear me? Let's get back to it, man. Yeah.
Factors that can create throughout the ebbs and flows of the season, and he's been phenomenal.
Jump off that, Justin yesterday was saying that in terms of staying the course that he's taken upon himself. He goes, if I have to call up JJ and we have to do things on our own and work on things, how valuable for you as a coach too, where the frustration can kind of turn at this point of the season to have JJ kind of, spirit that way.
Yeah, it's, I think a lot of folks, and it's very typical for teams to kind of hit that fork in the road and go right or left, but it's hard to even imagine that with the type of guys we have and the type of competitors we have, and like I said, even through these difficult circumstances where you very easily could see some of that and have to really implore the guys, as a coach and your coaching staff to keep attacking it. What we're sensing and feeling in the minute-to-minute, day-to-day work is a team that continues to push, strive, and fight.
That's all you can do. You hear me? One thing about this team, we know it's fight in them. We know they won't quit, won't fold. You hear me, dog? Straight up. But it's time to go win now. It's time to put it all together now and go win. Start to stack them. Period. Enough of the talking. Enough of the close, moral victories. Enough of the fight and shit. All great fight. Yeah. Nah, I hear you. That's why y'all will make the playoffs, but let's go win as well. You hear me, dog? Heavy, no cap.
I think it was evident again yesterday, even after some of the, the fan reaction that was justified to how we were maybe playing in the past game on offense.
Yeah, boy,
stayed the course and just kept going and tried to figure out a way to win that game and had a lead under a minute. Both times we've lost to Chicago since I've been here, I think we've had the lead.
Shout out Lazy Television.
Under a minute or gotten it back late in a game, and they've.
Shout out OBH in the building. Shout out OBH in the building. Shout out Lazy Television in the building. Shout out Lazy Television in the building. You hear me? Straight up, dog. Let's get it.
Take the field goal to beat us, and both times we lost the turnover battle by 2. Both times we did things throughout the game that gave them a yellow brick road to win the game, and we still had a chance in the end, and just didn't make that one complimentary play that would allow our defense to maybe get that same stop just further back in the field. So, but like I said, it's.
If you're like me and you grew up with this show, there's something that you ought to know. This guy made a whole new series.
There's no seeking comfort in saying that I'm proud of our guys' fight and their ability to continue to play the way they are from a physicality.
That was a horrible ass commercial. Let's get it.
In an effort standpoint, and it becomes harder and harder as the results, don't come your way to consistently do that. But what this team is made of, I know we're going to continue to do those things. And now we've got to just focus on the consistency factor of how do we play football in a way that it gives us better chances to win games where it doesn't feel like it is so difficult at times or it's such a heavy lift to do so, because it's hard enough to win in the NFL as it is. And, these guys are these guys are made of the right stuff, and we're going to keep attacking it, and we're going to keep attacking it in a way that hopefully makes, you know, our fans proud of the way we're, you know, fighting like heck to go 1-0 every week.
When you hear JJ taking accountability the way he did after the game, just how does that hit you, and how did you then apply that and translate that to growth from practice into a game?
Yeah, to me, you know, that falls right in line with the intangibles of.
Shout out DJ DR Wall in the building. Shout out DJ Drywall in the building. You hear me? Heavy. This man way off point powder. Carl Franklin looking ass. This nigga a goofy in the chat, bro. You hear me? Nigga talking about powder, bro. All right, bad. Your goofy ass out of here, boy. You hear me, bro? Huh? You hear me, homie? Heavy, boy. You hear me? Yeah. You talking about powder, man. You a pussy, boy. You hear me, though? The hell you talking about, man? Your mama off the powder, nigga. You hear me? Yeah. What you talking about, boy? You hear me? Fuck wrong with this dude here, dog? You want me to be off the powder, don't you? You want me to be off the powder, huh, dog? Fuck up out of here, boy. You hear me? Pussy boy. Jive turkey boy, huh? Sucker boy. You hear me, boy? Yeah, bro. Get your ass up out of here, man. Oh, Delta, you know DJ, dog? Hey, am I tripping on DJ, dog? You hear me? Heavy, bro. You hear me? Shout out Poe Vizzle in the building. Shout out Poe Vizzle in the building. Straight sucker. 32 Big J in the building. I see you. I see you, God. Keep shining. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated, 32 Big J. I see you, God. Keep shining. You hear me? Much appreciated, dog. Well, tell your boy, stop talking reckless. You hear me, homie? Heavy. Big SKOL over here. Big SKOL. You know what it is, man. The biggest, man. Yeah. When you go hard as a bitch, they gotta say you off the powder, huh? You hear me, dog? When they see you grinding, they gotta say you off the powder, huh? You hear me, dog? Fuck out of here, bitch, boy. Big SKOL here, dog. The biggest motherfucker. You hear me? Yeah. Huh? Fuck you talking about, bitch, yo. Get me fucked up, boy. You hear me? Heavy. SKOL, you hear me? Shout out Michael in the building. Shout out Michael in the building, man. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw. You know what it is. You know what it ain't, huh? Yay. You hear me, man? We know how it go, though. Yeah. We know how to hate go, though. Yeah. But you know what we do to that? We break it. We take its soul. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Yeah, boy. Never fold. The Vikings will never fold, and they will make the playoffs, man. Yeah, boy. You hear me? Let's get it, bro. Yeah. Let's go, man. Shout out Pro Vizzle. Shout out Pro Vizzle in the building, man.
How he was able to get it done at the end of the game. I mean, he's never going to turn it down. He's never going to turn the work down, mentally or physically. This is just, to me, it's a consistency factor and discipline of some very simple things that we're working very hard to make translate in those competitive moments where you get one opportunity a week. And 54 plays yesterday. How many of those were in the 2-minute mode? How many of those were in normal football? How many of those were on third down?
And KOC, man, let's not forget KOC is learning, right, dog? Heavy. He showed improvement last week. I mean, versus the Bears. I know some may say, what improvement did he show? What improvement did he show? Well, the biggest improvement, what we've all been waiting for. Now we have to lean on it more. But as far as running the ball more, right? Running the ball, period. He showed improvement at that. He finally got it out of his ego and said, hey, let me try running the ball. And we seen what happened. So now I'm expecting to see in Green Bay him run the ball even more. That's the first step. And he's finally taken it. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of problems with his play calling. You hear me? Especially the first half when JJ was missing passes left and right. His play calling, you know, I really wasn't complaining too much. If you checked out my live during the game, I wasn't complaining too much, dog. You hear me? No cap, straight up. But he has to continue to run that rock, tote that tater even more. He has to get more comfortable running that bitch 8 times in a row, huh? 10 times in a row, huh? You hear me, dog? Straight up. Heavy. It's what it is, man. It's what it is. Our offensive line can maul too. Our offensive line can be physical too, correct? Heavy. Period. Let them bang. Let them bang. Let them do their motherfucking thing. Straight up like that there. Shout out Povizzi. Big facts, though. Big facts, though. You hear me, though? Oh, you already know, Povizzi. Povizzi, you already know, man. Straight up. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Period. Shout out Povizzi in the building, bro. Shout out Povizzi in the building, bro. You hear me? For real. 2.4 average per pass, 5.2 versus tote. There it is, though. There it is, man. Clear evidence, clear evidence. Somebody show KLC the evidence. Somebody show KLC the evidence, bro. You hear me, dog? No cap. Come on, bro. We're gonna see, man. Everybody keeps saying we should have won by hardball. Hey, man, we're gonna see, bro. For real. Shit. For real, bro. That's what it looks like right now. But KLC can shake back. Let's see if he will shake back. Period. Still got to run the ball. Lean on the run more. Lean on the run more. I think he may finally realize that, though. Period. I think he finally saw, like, okay, hey, I see what people are saying. I get it. I fucking get it. Yeah. Shout out Flying Rain in the building. Shout out Flying Regine in the building. Defense trash, offense trash, KLC trash. Damn, Flying Regine. Flying Regine came out of nowhere. Come on now. Don't disrespect the defense now, my boy. Don't disrespect the defense now. You hear me, dog? Straight up. You know, we can't call the defense trash. No, the offense has been trash. Period. We can give them that. But the defense, come on now, that's disrespectful. Flying Regime 365, that's very disrespectful, right? Flying Regime 365. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, baby? Don't come up here and disrespect the defense. If anything, disrespect the special teams units. Disrespect the offense. But the defense trash. Are you kidding me, baby? Now I understand at times they get gashed, but damn, look at how long they've been on the field. Any defense will get gashed being on the field that damn long, point blank, period, especially in the fourth quarter. And even then, after the special teams gave up and fucked up everything, they still forced them to kick the game winner with the 48-yarder. It wasn't an easy pooch, a easy kick, and he almost missed that bitch. You hear me? A little more wind, a little more to the side, out wide, he would have missed that bitch. You hear me? But for you to come in here flying Regime and talk about defense trash, that's where you lose it, bro. That's where you get checked at and corrected at, my nigga. You hear me, dog? Heavy. You hear me, bro? You big biscuit head, peanut head, chump pump. Now, SKOL Vikes won't lose a draw, but I need you to take that back about the defense. The offense, I get it. You hear me? And that's finna change as well. It's all finna click, but you're way out of pocket, way out of line, disrespecting the defense, though, bro. Yeah. I've been saying it all. Shout out Crispy in the building. Shout out Crispy in the building. I've been saying it all night, Crispy. You hear me, Crispy KPL? Been saying it all night. Consistency. You're right there in games. You should have won the game last week. Consistency. Better play calling. Better continued play calling. Better QB play from McCarthy. Period. Heavy. That's what it is. And being consistent. Less penalties on the offensive side of the ball. Scoring. Putting up points. Helping your defense. Complimentary football. Period, homie. You hear me? Heavy. Better secondary play from the defense. Heavy. That's what, bro. I've been saying it all damn live. You hear me? Are you not listening? Are you not trying to listen? Listen to me, though, dog. Hear me clear. Hear me clear. You know? Big SKOL here for real. Green Bay, KOC, run the ball. Run the ball 50 times and see what happens. Period. KOC, message to you. Run the ball 50 times and see what happens, my boy. You hear me? Dub. Period. There's your answer, Crispy. There's your answer, Crispy KPL. Run the ball, better QB play, better O-line play, dog, even though the O-line was solid, but can still grow and get better. Better play calling from KLC, period. Defensive secondary, better play, period. Boom. You hear me? There's your answer, baby, right there. Like, it's not rocket science. It's not hard. Boom. We see it clear, especially if you really lock in and zone in and watch the games. You hear me, dog? Period. You know? Starts with running the fucking ball more, running the ball, being a mauling team, a physical team. What you brung these so-called big motherfuckers in to do? The Will Fries, Ryan Kelly's, Jackson, Kristen Darasaw, O'Neal, etc. Run the motherfucking ball, boy. Point blank, period, huh? You hear me? Heavy. Oh, receivers, tight ends, catch the ball. Catch the ball, period. Help your quarterback out, period. Help your coach out, period, huh? You hear me? Heavy. No butterfingers. No butterfingers. Consistency overall. That's the major thing. Consistency, starting fast, finishing strong. I repeat, consistency, starting fast, finishing strong. Period. You hear me? Heavy. There's your answer, Crispy KPL. Now, did you understand that? Are you retaining that? You hear me? Do you feel that? Do you dig that? Huh? Yeah, let me know. Facts. Facts, Pavizzi. Facts. Fuck special teams. Right now it's fuck the special teams unit. You hear me, dog? You hear me? Heavy. They got to make up for that one. They got to make up for that one round yonder. No ifs, ands, buts about it, right? Yeah. Huh? You know? Run 35 times a game, not because the QB is weak, because our offense line is hard. Facts. There you go, Doubt. Talk to him, Doubt. That's what I want right there, Doubt. You hear me, boy? Heavy, my boy. You hear me? SKOL VIKES, motherfucker. Let's get it. You hear me? One more game, my boy. You hear? You talking about, man? Fuck they talking about, man? You hear me? Straight up. Shout out 32 and 32 Big J in the building, man. Shout out 32 Big J in the building. Yeah. Sent these niggas, man. Yeah. Get back to it, bro.
You know, you're just trying to
You're in the chat, like it up, man. Let's get it. Yeah.
get him to understand that every single snap, his detail and his job is of the utmost importance. I thought he had some really great protection calls yesterday. It's a defense that had really activated some problems for people, free runners left and right, you know, in some zone pressures, and he was able to navigate what was a pretty intricate protection plan and with precision, and that was all pre-snap. Just like a lot of the things he's been able to be prepared to do in his high capacity pre-snap, we just have to find that when it comes to the post-snap. And sometimes it's not even reads and progressions. It's simply just the fundamental foundation that we need to start seeing the concrete kind of dry a little bit on the work that's put in.
Yeah, but I'm telling guys turnovers will come. How come they haven't come?
You know what? It's, you know, there's a couple examples yesterday of the ball getting tipped and falling to the turf at US.
They finna come. Don't worry about it, boy. They finna come. You hear me? Straight up. They gonna start rolling in, not rolling out. Believe that. Hear me? They'll never ask the real question, though. That's what I be talking about. This whole interview, ain't nobody asked the real deep questions, man. You hear me? Man, I would love to talk to KOC, bro. Really chop it up with him for real, dog. You hear me, homie? Yeah. They scared to ask the real shit, my boy. You hear me? Heavy.
Bank Stadium, and we've got a guy maybe 1 or 2 steps away. You know, there wasn't, you know, I thought they, for the most part, they didn't put the ball at harm's risk very often. I think Caleb put it on the ground maybe once late and was able to secure it right back. And you just keep, you know, Darren, you just keep playing and you're doing the principles. I think we forced 10 negatives yesterday to try to put them behind the chains. I think we can still strive to have that, you know, effect on defense. Some third and long conversions on some simple plays where maybe 1 or 2 guys just simply does their job a little bit better. We get off the field on those, and that adds to the day that our defense was having from a, you know, stopping a, you know, a
Oh, shit. Hold up, bro.
and an offense that's been playing.
Hold up, bro. What the fuck, bro? Hey, Davey in the building. Shout out Davey in the building. You hear me, dog? Davey said KOC reminds me of a camp counselor. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Hold up, bro. Come on. One more game, man. Hold up, bro. He wildin' as a bitch, man. Oh, shit, bro. Oh, man. Why y'all on his head, bro? Why y'all on KOC head top, man? Yeah. Oh shit, bro. Oh man. And that boy wildin', dog. No cap. We said motherfucking counselor, bro. Cap counselor, man. You got the fit to match too. Oh man, come on, bro.
Playing pretty well. So I think you just got to keep playing. You got to keep punching. You got to keep breaking, hammering, going at the football when ball carriers have it, getting population to the ball to see how many purple hats we have arriving at the ball to have those opportunities, not only to punch it out, but then get it when it ends up on the ground and then catch the ones they throw to us. If we do get one thrown our way, we got to make that play. And then the tips and overthrows have to, you know, the law of averages should even out on those at some point. And we just got to keep staying the course. It's much like the mindset of our whole team right now. They will come. You just got to keep staying the course and, you know, reap the benefits of the harvest when they come by doing the right things along the way leading into it.
There we go, bro.
If you can't quit the P word, I want to let you know that.
Show ass up. And there it is, dog. You hear me? There it is, man. Let's get it, bro. Finna get up out of here, dog. Davey OG Chain say KOC must have been dying inside, having to run the ball 22 times. He must have went crazy, bro. I bet he was so uncomfortable. I bet KOC was so damn uncomfortable, bro. Like, why? Just run the motherfucking ball. Like I say, run it 50 times at Green Bay and watch what happens, bro. You hear me? No cap, man. For real. Yeah. Come on now. Come on, bro. Oh. Gotta run the ball, G. For real. No way around it. Gotta tote that tater, dog. For real. No cap. Straight up. Straight up, man. Finna get up out of here, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all my big dogs who came up in here. You know, shout out to my supporters, my subscribers, whatever, man. You hear me, all my big dogs. And like I say, JJ McCarthy going ball. I ain't giving up on him. I still believe in him. You hear me? I stand on that 10 toes down, win, lose, or draw. Bitch, yeah. The Minnesota Vikings will make the playoffs. I stand on that 10 toes down, win, lose, or draw as well. You know what it is, man. Yeah, bro. Make sure you fire them comments up. Yeah. Let me know how you feel about this live, bro. You hear me? See y'all in the next video. See y'all in the next one. Big SKOL Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw. You know what it is. Guess what? We run the North. Yeah.